crazy up in this motherfucker. That's master. We about to blast off. Get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. Ninja. Get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind. I got a chip on my shoulder, always ready to act. Blacker than black, the rap game's newest heart attack. I don't do this for the stacks, I do this for all my cats writing raps just to fuck this game. Now let's attack. If you ain't feeling that, your shit is probably whack. Just crawl back of mama's ass crack before you both get your ass waxed. Take a couple shots and I blast back. Like attack, splash to get back. Now that's that. Snackle fact. Here to assassinate the so-called greats and open the gates for some of the sickest you'll ever face. Nastiest ever tasted, wasted a daily basis. Now they got me anxious to get up in these rappers' faces. Ninja, get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind. Yeah. Ninja, get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. Yeah. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind. The game is mine. Drop some of the craziest lines. Sick beats all combined. Got them out of their mind. Must be blind if you can't see my shine. I don't mind dropping bombs to the monster. Beast in his prime. Now I'm seizing the times inclined to cause crimes of all kinds. Whack rappers stepping out of line. All my niggas get twisted, lifted and passed blunts. Go head front. See how fast you get your ass jumped. Fly bitches to the front with my packs on the hunt. Magic Ninja on the rise, giving people what they want. Which is all madness, a classic case. They got an APB out on a basket case. Ninja, get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Yeah. One time if you out of your mind. Let's go. Ninja, get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind. Hell yeah, we said fuck the world in all forms. Spit it back in your face, now get ready for the storm. Refuse to conform to what you people call norm. Fuck a politician lord while they watching kitty porn. Swarm without warning, never live performance. Foes is all goners, shake blocks and bend corners. Call the coroners, I crush all sounds. They let Lex up in the game? Y'all done fucked up now, let's go. Ninja, get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. Ninja, get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. Ninja, get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. Ninja, get live in this motherfucker. Get drunk, get wild in this motherfucker. One time if you out of your mind. Hold up. One time if you out of your mind.
Summon the Magic Ninja.
Oh yeah! Magic ninja, what? Magic ninja, what? Magic ninja, what? Magic
I'm so apex, I'ma snap your back. I was born in the darkness like pain break bad. Super villain synergy, eliminate my enemy. The more you try to sing to me, the less I see a friend of me. 5 points sharp and steel, that's heavy metal, see. Cunning black, hooded scumbags, psychopathic tendencies. You motherfuckers better watch your back. I come for the fog, I was born in the black. I'm on the attack, punch, kick, stab, I choke and slash. I live for the payback. My head sick, glamour god, I kill you with a camera on. It's Dawn of the Dead and you motherfucker be dead by dawn. I guess I'm a little nuts, like giving nukes to Donald Trump and telling him North Korea said that they could fuck him up. All the worst of the baddest, my kung fu strong and my mouth apparatus, shooting straight for the stratus. Fear my resolve and my balance. The more I gauge my primal rise, the chances I'ma blow myself and all my reason quickly fast. So you gon' see the end of I'm a motherfucking ninja star. Rock all black down to my twisted heart. When you see me in the streets, if you blink, I'm gone. OG, no beat, Lord freaking down. I'm a motherfucking ninja star. Rock all black down to my twisted heart. When you see me in the streets,
like Noah's Ark. I roll with animals and we in beast mode, and we gon' piece those right apart, right from the start. Grabbing for your heart like a Molaron. So when I reach back, hold left in your chest, palm behind, I feeling like a Green Ranger once again. Now when my name won't change and mutate, the bitch you better back to the fort and hope it don't rain, cause it's back to the dark days. Bitch you better pray that I don't go gray. We'll bump some O'Shea and head to the shelf and dust the AK. Aiming at the enemies and blow them away, cause I'm dumping on them heavily, so fuck what they say, cause I'm caught up in a reverie and letting it be. 2 minute shells in a brand new box, and I'm looking to pop off, so who wants some? Daddy was an automatic weapon and I'm a son of a gun. Motherfuckers don't want none, but here they go again with the big mouth open and they tripping on opinion and the real side showing. Let me get another minute, I don't need another second. We ain't stopping for nobody, cause the murder on the record, y'all know it. Envy your enemy, we gon' be first to the top of this every time. Ride with the family, haunted like Majik, killing and damaging every rhyme, every line. Emily, I'm down with gorillas and killers and ninjas and family of mine. Sharp as a ninja star every time.
I'm a motherfucking ninja star. Rock all black down to my twisted heart. When you see me in the streets, if you blink, I'm gone. OG, no big lord, freaking dog. I'm a motherfucking ninja star. Rock all black down to my twisted heart. When you see me in the streets, if you blink, I'm gone. OG, no big lord, freaking dog.
With real lyrics and ungodly aggression, ain't no palm reader messing with my calm in the present. The longest direction, head hard, I'm sexing this bitch cow like till I'm crawling to heaven.
If God speak through your heartbeat, I'm coming with a victory. So flawlessly running to be humming Kalima when you pop off. 10 man with the sawed off, where you living all our land is standing up against rap gambit. Watch me toss kings through clear handed, shoot fit savage, proofing damage, two to tango, but I ain't dancing. Rat attack to your back if I bust back in the cut. No, you can't handle the bus, rust in the heat. Yes, ain't prove too much. You do, you get scooped up. Man, run rapid and laugh at the dust. From out the mouth and they patting my bus. Still rolling round and I'm back to the dust. Melee, hey, they just begun. Make way, y'all play, we out to hunt. No faith in the player, the way of the gun is only homie, go home, load up. Can I tone the phone to get loco love? Can't roll your boat when that shit flow up. I'm the Holy Ghost and my coach shown up. I propose a toast to those inspire, fire, die, straight in my heart.
I'm a motherfucking ninja star. Rock all black down to my twisted heart. When you see me in the streets, if you blink, I'm gone. OG, no big lord, freaking dog. I'm a motherfucking ninja star. Rock all black down to my twisted heart. When you see me in the streets, if you blink, I'm gone. OG, no big lord, freaking dog. I keep it darker than Delroy Lindo. A little push your buttons like that old Nintendo. Your moves are monotone, they got no crescendo. M&D about to pop and do no memento. Please understand I'm not the sharpest of pencils, but I leave full of lead and erase you and all your kinfolk. Him don't understand what I'm talking about. Kids float down here, now watch me walk it out. This hoe right here think you can play me like a banjo. Oh dear, we got a brother like Orlando. When Shaq Vid, y'all lost all the magic, and that's clear. Now gone and disappear like last year. And let me and my ninjas represent for all the sinners, all the killers, all my motherfucking realers. Ain't nobody coming near us. We the illest. Put your acts up if you motherfuckers feel us. Feel us.
I'm a motherfucking ninja star. Rock all black down to my twisted heart. When you see me in the streets, if you blink, I'm gone. OG, no big lord, freaking dog. I'm a motherfucking ninja star. Rock all black down to my twisted heart. When you see me in the streets, if you blink.
Hello, and welcome to the show, my radio ninjas and ninjettes. I am Canna, and you're tuned in to Wicked Wednesday. It is another Wednesday, yes. Another week has gone by. Got some good shit planned for you. Got some news, some fresh news, always, forever and always. We also will have a special guest calling in shortly. Not naming who that is, just in case something happens. Don't want to put my own foot in my mouth. But anyway, we'll get the shit started. I have also the new Tech 9 Domination, for those who haven't heard it, or for those who heard it and enjoy it. Digital Voodoo by the ROC, and I have the 4/5/1994 by Liquid Assassin and our homie Gino, rest in peace. So I'll also be playing that for you guys, and yeah, so More info also coming on the contest for the Magic Ninja Radio prototype t-shirt. So stay tuned and we'll get you that information so you can enter for a chance to win that shit, because there's only one. So let's get this shit started. Time to party.
Gallo on the beat.
You say that you're turning up, but we ripping the knob off. Oh, you got a buzz, my motherfuckers cannot walk. We just getting started. We came to party. If you smoke you with us, you hit it until your ass call. Oh, you got a buzz, well homie, we about to blast off. We just getting started. We came to party. Land shark in a bottle and I'm turning it up. Won't stop till I see the bottom. I continue to chug, I'm living it up. Weekend warrior regiment, bruh. Bud so loud when I talk, gotta tell it to her. God damn, run up in the bathroom, I am higher than a motherfucker. I can't not believe that I'ma let this week kick my ass. Most people go lay down and try and sober up. Not me, I won't tap out. I fill another cup. 80 proof's gonna bring me back down to where I'm needing to be. Alcohol cannot point at you when I'm ripping my t-shirt off. He done lost his mind. 5 in the morning, we still going, they dropping like flies. Dirty, low key, and saints in a finna get you wasted. And when you're chasing paint thinner with a bit of lace liquor and you out your mind, only thing you got left's turn that knob to the right. You turn it up, but we ripping the knob off. Oh, you got a buzz, my motherfuckers cannot walk. We just getting started. We came to party. If you smoke you with us, you hit it until your ass call. Oh, you got a buzz, well homie, we about to blast off. We just getting started. We came to party. That kind of shit we sipping on be causing narcolepsy. My crew be taking triple shots while you be taking selfies. Walk up to the bartender, damn you looking awful sexy. Let me get some whiskey and coke, and I ain't talking Pepsi. 30 decibels, land shark general, St. E and everything from Vicodin to fentanyl. Me, I'm the Reverend Walker Belly party legend, y'all. Drinking black velvet out of motherfucking tennis ball. Apple shots, whiskey shots, drinking till your liver stops. Jager bombs, Peter bombs, drinking till your brain be gone. We be on that gutter shit, yeah, we be on that other shit. Just switch cup up, drink up, you fuck up, we up quick when the sun comes up. We party like it's motherfucking Mardi Gras, and we gon' party hard. So get your party on, and we gon' party on till the Bacardi gone. I thought I told y'all we just getting started. You say that you turning up, but we ripping the knob off. Oh, you got a buzz, my motherfuckers cannot walk. We just getting started. We came to party. If you smoke you with us, you hit it until your ass call. Oh, you got a buzz, well homie, we about to blast off. We just getting started. We came to party.
Oh my God, bro, I'm so drunk. I had a few shots in. Now fuck, I'm turned up, bro. The room is spinning. Who am I kidding? I'm just getting started, you bitches. Give me that bottle, I'm gonna make you learn today. Twist off the cap and I throw it like a grenade. It's the Oliver Reed, alright, just give me some liquor. I'll drink you under the table and drink under the table with you.
Girl, y'all wasted, it better be going safer.
Take a fruity ass drink and then we use it as chaser. Then I just get it started, we get it fucked up regardless. I'll be with a lick, it's the hardest. I'm an Irish miss, all this. The party don't stop until the last drop is gone. Then it's back up, get your breakfast that's on and it's on. But for now we gon' live it up, crawl through the night. So the only thing left is turn that knob to the right.
You turning up, but we ripping the knob off. Oh, you got a buzz, my motherfuckers cannot walk. We just getting started. We came to party. If you smoke you with us, you hit it until your ass call. Oh, you got a buzz, well homie, we about to blast off. We just getting started. We came to party. You said you turning up, but we ripping the knob off. Oh, you got a buzz, my motherfuckers cannot walk. We just getting started.
Where you at, motherfucker? Heard you been talking shit, but every time I like you seem to forget. Shut your mouth, you little hoe, before I scalp your lip. In other words, you be a dead little punk ass bitch. I won't forget you every time I'm pissing over your grave, or when I'm slinging peyote and hoods that you once claimed. Learn about the tribe you're dissing, cause we all ain't the same. Time my heart steady swinging as I'm dancing for rain. So come and play with me, at least until the sky turns gray. Shooting off my arrows like AKs. Amazing situations, 4 colors of man, represent the wicked nation. Underground, street level, running this course, keeping you shady bitches scared to come up off your porch. So come and hang with me, unless you blaming me, because the native hydro keeps changing me. Come and play with me, even if it means your death. You hate me, my time or hawk swings right to left. Just wait and see, I'll be a juggalo till my very last breath. You hate to see these guys get made up on our chest. Warriors, come out and play. Roaches I spray, I'm ABK. I'd rather be dead than fade away. All my life I've been a scrubber, wouldn't change a day. What I'm saying, quit playing, I'ma tell you how it's laying. See me in the streets, psychopathic changes swaying. Anybody killing, so it ain't no delaying. Dead body 6 feet in the ground, decaying. When I come out from the serial numbers on my gun out, the tribal war paint on my face will make you run out. Blood shots in the sky and shoot the sun out, and keep us in the clip until every last one out. Erasing all the drama that this world brings. Moonlight shines bright on shattered dreams. Keep away from a killer with a goddamn fiends, and get your own fucking bullshit schemes. Come and play with me, even if it means your death. You hate me, my time or hawk swings right to left. Just wait and see, I'll be a juggalo till my very last breath. You hate to see these guys get made up on our chest.
Twisted matchlocks in the ABK. Buying automatic weapons from renegades in Bombay. Fuck Alizé and the fake ass pimps. We the sharks in the water, y'all popcorn shrimps. So you can eat my cocktail sauce and ass. Throwing these in the air when we walk past. Think fast, you can be a hater with a lot to say, but you talking from the door, so come out and play.
Come and play with me,
Even if it means your death.
you hate me,
My butcher knife swings right to left.
just wait and see.
I'll be a juggalo till my very last breath.
You hate to see.
These hatchet men up on our chest.
Come and play with me, even if it means your death. You hate me, my time or hawk swings right to left. Just wait and see, I'll be a juggalo till my very last.
Yo, Clay, this is volume 4, right?
What?
This is Let 'Em Bleed volume 4, right?
Man, hell yeah.
Well, man, we need something for the motherfucking juggalos to ride to.
I got it.
Yeah. All right, new drink. 1 part Jaeger, 1 part eggnog. We call it eggnog. Ha! We gonna get our glasses filled. We gonna get tipsy, and we gonna get off in the ride. And cause we drunk, we slide. I see the fam everywhere, every corner, every street, every city that I'm in, tagging at a meeting greet. See the low, see the left, see the love that I get. I don't mean to be religious, but I guess that I am blessed. And if I'm lying, then I'm crazy. At least 10 juggalos in every city that'll play me daily. I watch 10s turn to 20, and people try to clown on me, say that I was funny. Said, oh bro, people are dead. Dress bummy, I'm dead and dress bummy. I'm struggling with the money, pour my heart out on the music. I don't think shit's funny. So why you laughing? And to the juggaless, yes, I'm attracted.
Every other city we go, every other state I know. No matter where you go, you'll see the juggalos. Every other city we go, every other state I know. No matter where you go, you'll see the juggalos. Every other city we go, every other state I know. No matter where you go, you'll see the juggalos. Every other city we go, every other state I know. No matter where you go, you'll see the juggalos. Man, I was walking through the mall the other day, and I seen no dude behind the counter rocking a motherfucking Riddle Box jersey. How about I was down in Texas, and old boy put up next to us with a motherfucking rider's vinyl on the back of his truck. How about I turned down our boy's 3-6 video, and the motherfucker was rocking a motherfucking ICP shirt in that bitch. And I was walking down the block in my hood over in Southwest, and these motherfuckers ride past
stopping for anything. In the back of the truck, a stolen lawnmower tractor. 500 extra pounds of momentum. They race down this hill, blow right through a stop sign, and careen onto the wrong side of the road. Up ahead, a squad car blocks their way. But they're not listening. They're not stopping for anything.
I'm on the run. I'm the run from it all. I'd rather be shot dead than locked up with the law. I'm running. No place to hide. And I gotta leave my whole world behind me, my dog and my double wide.
You might call me pathetic. You might say that I've lost my mind. Sitting here in the driveway, baby, and clutching on a 45. But you did me so wrong, and I can't say I understand. Now I'm about to blow your brains out, bitch, into the arms of another man. I caught you creeping, and now you're gonna be sleeping with the worms in the dirt. Now what the fuck was you thinking? Do I look like the kind of motherfucker you could cheat on? You looking like the kind of fucking whore I can beat on. But I never touched and never laid a single hand there. Hair on your head, I never touched a single strand. And while I sit here waiting, knowing what's about to happen, they won't give it for domestic, cause the pistol didn't slap.
And now I'm on the run. I'm the run from it all. I'd rather be shot dead than locked up with the law. I'm running. No place to hide. And I gotta leave my whole world behind me, my dog and my double wide.
Standing here in a bedroom with your body laid on the ground. Two dead motherfuckers looking silly with their blood sprayed all around. And I'm sitting here thinking, where the fuck am I gonna go? Burn the whole fucking trailer to the dirt, and it's off to Mexico. Adios, motherfucker, see you later. When I kicked in the door of a double wide trailer, and I saw your fucking titties steady bouncing like hydraulics, and the next door neighbor had you folded like a wallet. And I gotta really say, I was kind of impressed, the way the heels of your feet was driven into your chest. And I hate to interrupt while he's giving it to you. The last thing you ever seen was his face in my root.
And now I'm on the run. I'm the run from it all. I'd rather be shot dead than locked up with the law. I'm running. No place to hide. And I gotta leave my whole world behind me, my dog and my double wide.
They ain't ever gonna catch me. I will never do a lick of time. I'll be on the beach under an umbrella, getting blue back and sipping wine. And while you laid out burning, looking crispy like some KFC, do a little soul searching, motherfucker, cause you never should've fucked with me.
I'm on the run. I'm the run from it all.
Froze over when you thought you could hold Yoda. What flows older than the first sold cold soda. Grow mo for my bros, those roll hole soldiers. Them Cincos are at it again. Blow doja. I am like Iron Mike. Back in the day, my ramen's iron height. Defiant flight. Try and bite like a razor and a candy apple. A taser and a jammy tackled by a neighbor with the family shackles. Labor and a man needs scaffold. I get angry, I sit bombs. On your rich line, I was brought up Muslim and Christian. I've been studying Chrislam. That's not a thing, so I place this John in your chick's palm. Give her something beautiful to kiss on till I spit one to her lip balm. I've been rhyming since Reagan in politics. Polished it, then got a big wallet with all of my dollars sit. To the wallet split, then I got a sick Picasso, your God exists. Cause a lot of chicks holler, Mr. Chopper, you're hot as shit. They say I'm the best at what I do. After me it's 5, 4, 3, and 2. Sometimes I think they all gum bumping. So I tell them all to put that on something. Sriracha. I put that on everything. Sriracha. I put that on everything. Sriracha. I put that on everything. Sriracha. I put that on everything.
Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to come with that fast flow. Woo! I guess I'm supposed to come with that gas flow, but no, I'ma just spit it, I'ma get it good. Wish you would, tell me what I should do. I don't know, hit the dough, yeah, feel like I've been here before. Maybe I have, but I can't fuck with it. Hit 'em with a semi-automatic, watch 'em duck with it. Speaking on lyrical ability, blowing their mind like Kennedy. I got no love for the enemy. Somebody tell me the remedy. I'm like, what's good? Been fine. Tell me what's on your mind. Rewind this shit. My message is beyond this shit. I put that on everything. I'm just being honest shit. So what's up? Hold up. Tech, I'm sorry for the hold up, but I've been on the road. Shoulda had this verse to your ass a long time ago. When I put that on everything, I ain't had a minute to myself. But I've been living like I ain't finna see tomorrow. I ain't focused on the wealth. I've been living good. I've been feeling fine. Pastor Sriracha, I put that shit on all of mine. Bustin' like Columbine, combined with a terrorist mind that's been confined to four walls for some time.
They say I'm the best at what I do. After me it's 5, 4, 3, and 2. Sometimes I think they all gum bumping. So I tell them all to put that on something. Sriracha. I put that on everything. 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 Sriracha, the flavor popper, we gotcha. Even haters jockers, these choppers invade the knockers, then blocker. Disintegrating every chakra, eager to off ya. You can bet that we doing it proper. When I put the bullets in the fully with the hoodie, ain't nobody gonna stop us.
Nobody gonna top us, and even no option, and even no conscience, even no I can achieve no problem, and even though I can see what they watching. TV with a DVD, I can repeat what I see these streets shocking. Easy if an EB, then I just eat beats like I'm ECE Compton. I eat meat like I'm EBT shopping. Credit card max, spend the bars back. Fuck your hoe, get branded, all that. Run in your house and bring your heart back. Some of your face and then the doormat. Who got the keys to the branded Corvette? Can't catch me in a man in all black. I've been on that shit since Captain on crack. Fuck that, I've been nice way before that. You can't ignore that, you can try though, but you gon' end up next to Dido. I'm that pen that wrote the Bible. I'm on your skin like Vitiligo. Sing for the moment I hit the high note. Someone please let Elton John know. Tell the lieutenant them head Camacho with a Catholic priest and a Pentecostal. Why y'all niggas wiggity wiggity whack? Get a nigga to the back, right in the middle of the patch. Up in the river to chat. None of you niggas in next. All of you niggas are back. Coming to get it again. Fucking a bitch in the way. Give me your moment to fall. I'm gonna fit in the call. I can do better than yours. I can be ready to brawl. I can be setting it all. Nobody wanna be hard, better be ready for war. Tell me who ready for more. Join us.
They say I'm the best at what I do. After me it's 5, 4, 3, and 2. Sometimes I think they all gum bumping. So I tell them all to put that on something. Sriracha. I put that on everything. Sriracha. I put that on everything. Sriracha. I put that on everything.
What's up? Only Tech 9, right? Only Tech 9 can make a song about Sriracha as a fucking hook, and it sounds dope. It's like, I couldn't believe the first time I heard it. Was like, does that really say it's called Sriracha? By the way, that's Tech 9 Sriracha, for those of you who don't know. But, like, I really couldn't even believe that there was a song called Sriracha. I was like, I laughed and listened to it, and I was like, well, I should have fucking known, right? Like, it's never the song that you think is going to be weird and, like, not really catchy that ends up being catchy. You know what I mean? It's usually the opposite. But anyway, just had to say that because it's fucking crazy that he named a song Sriracha, and like, it was dope. And if you listen to it, it actually has a message. His verses have nothing to do with fucking Sriracha. That's the best part. It's like the hook is really the only thing about Sriracha. And it coming from somebody who writes, it's like, I wonder if he was sitting on his couch one night or some shit, like on a bus during a tour or whatever, surrounded by fucking Sriracha, and he's just like, you know what? I have so much because I put that shit on everything. And he's like, ding, light bulb, I got an idea for a track. I don't know. That's how it would come to me if I ended up making a song called Sriracha. I'd probably be like pouring it on something and be like, oh man, I just got the best idea. Anyway, babbling on about Sriracha. All of you probably don't even like it. They're like, man, I fucking hate Sriracha. Why is he talking about Sriracha so much? I probably said Sriracha about 20 times just in this like little bit. But it's a fun word to say, so fuck you if you don't like it. I don't eat Sriracha. It just makes it sound even weirder that I'm actually talking about Sriracha this much and I don't even eat it. But anyway, we are going to have a special guest caller. She is going to be calling probably within the next 15 minutes or so. And I'm going to save all the news that I have for that so we can go over it kind of together. It's a big special treat, so stay tuned in. It's going to include some announcements involving said person who is calling in. So stay tuned and let's fucking kill somebody.
Gonna chop him, maybe shoot him, kill him all. Use an axe, a knife, I'm gonna kill somebody. You motherfucker wanna fucking kill somebody. Should I chop, kinda cut him, maybe shoot, kill him all. Use an axe, or a gun, a knife, a chainsaw. I don't know why. Every time I open my eyes, I just wanna kill somebody. I wanna kill somebody. Kill somebody. I wanna kill. I don't know where, motherfucker, why should I care? I just wanna
was surprised either one of us made it. I've been walking on the edge for so long, the line's faded. Murder go round, well I played it. They never found anyone I used to play with, but they're all afraid to go and make a statement. Cause I'll sneak up in the basement of your place when no one's home and kill it first of many faces until who fucking knows. And I might go into your neighbors and dress up all in their clothes. When I destroy you and your family, it's really uncomfortable. I know, you're thinking it's a mistake. You're thinking that there's no reason and you've never seen my face. You're right, 100% I won't lie. There's no reason other than you have a house I wanted to try. So believing in something deep is a waste of our time. Now I'm with the crime. I don't know why. Every time I open my eyes, I just wanna kill somebody. I wanna kill somebody. Kill somebody. I wanna kill. I don't know where I'm a bugger. Why should I care? I just wanna kill somebody. Kill somebody. Kill somebody. I wanna kill.
Queen 31, can you verify my ETA until please?
They got an APB on a maniac. They refer to the news as a freaking night. You're on Cloud White and a butcher knife. He escaped last night, killing who he likes. He picks his victims and hits them and picks them up and then loads their unconscious body discreetly inside a trunk. Savor the flavor, it'd probably be better to kill him right there. When nobody's looking, you stab him repeatedly, get it over with and nobody cares. But I'm an old-fashioned guy, gotta get the teeth and put them eyes. Cut off the hands and once and die. Look him in the eye and say goodbye. There must be something wrong with me. Coffee, back up on me and fuck sleep. Pounding sheep, fucking sheep, I kill them too. Wear them like a nanny go. Lunatic, thought you knew. Now somebody got the D.I.E. I'm K-I-L-L-I-N-G. Everyone in here for I-F-U-C-K-I and leaves. Get so crazy, I believe 1,000 guests that love me. They all let go every time I breathe. Then it whisper night, murder for me. I don't know why. Every time I open my eyes, I just wanna kill somebody. I wanna kill somebody. Kill. I don't know where I'm a bugger, why should I care? I just wanna kill somebody. Kill somebody. Kill somebody. I wanna kill. Chop them, maybe shoot them, kill them all. Use an axe, or a gun, a knife, or a chainsaw. I'm gonna kill somebody. I wanna fucking kill somebody. Should I stop? Kinda cut them, maybe shoot, kill them all. Use an axe, or a gun, a knife, a chainsaw. I'm gonna kill somebody. I wanna fucking kill somebody. I don't know why. Every time I open my eyes, I just wanna kill somebody. I wanna kill somebody. Kill somebody. I wanna kill. I don't know where I'm a bugger. Why should I care? I just wanna kill somebody. Kill somebody. Kill somebody. I wanna kill. Yo, keep pulling. You got.
God damn! Damn, G-Mo. Back at it again with the human claw. Back at it again.
That fur hat is dope, G-Mo, you a boss. And that new trench coat, that shit is stupid raw. Where they sell those at? How much do it cost? Bitch, my whole fucking outfit is made of human claw. Human claw. Bitch, my outfit is made of human claw. Human claw. Bitch, my outfit is made of human claw. Bitch, my outfit is made of dead people. Dressed to kill, fresh to death, make your chicken head leave you. That Gucci belt make you think our bread equal. You must be retarded. They let the special ed teach you. I get shipments and packages from the Philippines. Human traffic them, then I put them traps on the guillotine. Draw the flesh from the bones on the silk machine. Use it to sew a pair of jeans. I'm finna stitch the seams. You a bum. We don't shop at the same Macy's. Them tight clothes got you looking like Wayne Brady. I'm Wayne Gacy and my leather face came crazy. This ain't Louboutin, this a white bitch named Stacy. That fur hat is dope, G-Mo, you a boss. And that new trench coat, that shit is stupid raw. Where they sell those at? How much do it cost? Bitch, my whole fucking outfit is made of human claw. Human claw. Bitch, my outfit is made of human claw. Human claw. Bitch, my outfit is made of human claw. I got my outfit from the deep web. You niggas still running round rocking cheap threads. I'm stepping out with new clothes every week, man. When I need a new wardrobe, I leave your peeps dead. What's your nationality? That's what I'm asking. Bitch said she was Alaskan, I want baskin. Brought her back to my cabin, started stabbing. She wore Vans, so she died in the worst fashion. I shop at graveyards cause I rock cadavers. A lot of rappers think they fresh, but they not as dapper. I pull up on a flock of bitches, nigga, watch them gather. Tell that nigga sway, he ain't got the answers, bitch. That third hat is dope, Chimo, you a boss. And that new trench coat, that shit is stupid raw. Where they sell those at? How much do it cost? Bitch, my whole fucking outfit is made of human claw. Human claw, human claw, human claw, human claw, human claw. Bitch, my outfit is made of human claw. Human claw, human claw, human claw, human claw, human claw. Bitch, my outfit is made of human claw. Bitch, my outfit is 100% Homo sapien. He was homosexual, so I strangled him. Brought the flesh back to my basement so I could tailor it, make it fit. Now when I'm on stage, I'm looking dangerous. I shanked the nigga in his neck and he bled slowly. Now I'm in your area wearing your dead homie. I rock it at the nigga's funeral, get up and speak. He was a good man, but my outfit is fucking sweet. You niggas know what I do with a meat cleaver. Butcher knives, chainsaws, pitchforks, and weed eaters. Fucking hand-me-down Prada and them weak sneakers. My closet looking like a deep freezer. Fucker.
Get away from here while you still have the chance. Go right now.
In the club, B-side, who ride true, juggalo scrub. They know me up in valet parking. They know me don't be parking there cause they charging. Where the fuck these bitches at? I beat a anybody killer with the Gitchy sack. I'ma smoke where I wanna smoke, fuck that. Snakeskin hatchet gear with the alphabet hat, bitch. I'm ready, bring all these hoes. Sick of hood raps at parties, those everybody knows. I'm headed downtown at the shelter, St. Andrews Underground. I want a gothic bitch out of know all leather to come and fuck this thug when I'm on the tether. I'm like, send the fella cause I'm on the clock. So I'm asking for the pussy right up on the spot. I'm like, what up you little freaky gothic bitch? You ever fucked a juggalo killer before? Look, I have a haunted neck. Shit, it's all in the good. I got a haunted dick piece. Besides, it's raining diamonds. I ain't scared. Haunted schmaunted. You know I like the wicked shit, you ain't gotta flaunt it. Let's head to your crib, you can jibber jab. We'll head upstairs and I'll give it a stab. She took her panties off in the door shut behind me. Oh yeah, her net is haunted, don't remind me. Her panties were scary though, I will admit. With the tag reading Woolworths 1986. I almost needed a crowbar, a hammer, and a pile driver just to get my fucking up inside. She had bush for acres, unexplored terrain. By the time I finished cutting it, it grew out again. Bent her legs back and used a wood chipper. Shaped the first half down and quickly flipped her. Okay, now spread your legs. Ah, vampire bat! Swing it! Bitch, you got a haunted ass. The dead's haunted. You got parasite and poltergeist. The dead's haunted. With that demon dead and you ain't right. The dead's haunted. You bad. Fucking Frankenstein and them. The dead's haunted. Bitch, go get that shit and exorcism. That's flying out of her puss, so what? My dead homie Blaze be doing that with his butt. I'm still fucking her. You got a Jimmy? Do I got one? I'm rocking a lumpy Indian witch doctor condom. I can hump a landmine wearing that shit. It might blow my ass off, but wouldn't scratch my dick. Shit, I challenge your ghosts. I got ghosts of my own, so bitch, open that portal up to bring that shit on. Fucking this bitch was like fucking Anna Nicole Smith. Just a fat, dumb ass, silly fucking dumb bitch. Nothing more, nothing less. I pulled the snappy off and I aimed for her chest. The only coat she had right about then was some mysterious white orbs I left on her chin that night. I'm sleeping, giving the dick rest when it fucking came alive. My shit was possessed. We want your nuts. We'll hit and stretch and bite your nuts. Your nuts, we want your nuts. Please, oh please, fuck dirty, but your nuts. Some of that old school. Some of that mad. You got parasite and poltergeist. The dead's haunted. With that demon dead and you ain't right. The dead's haunted. You bad.
your face. The number word like a mask, we're gonna look so much alike that. Cut off your face. I might just use it to wipe my ass whenever I go to take a dump. Cut off your face. They put the lotion on the skin until they do a bend to strike them. Cut off your face. From LSD we give it a second to mic while making a speaker stop. Roll the skin back, wait the fuck back. Then the mason with the razor, not a cut neck, but a slut jack. I snatch your face off. Spill some gas to flick a bit to throw the chase off. Turn the bass off, yo did you hear that? Hit the ground cause it's the sound of a cockcat. Keep your head down or you will catch it. Then I had your fucking head with the hatchet. Fucking Facebook, you get your face took. Disrespecting now you are getting chased. Look, is that your kid? Is that your baby? If you let me wear your face right now then maybe I'ma spare it, or maybe not ho. But by then you will be dead so you will not know. You will not know, and you will not care. Family murdered for no reason, life is not fair. Cut off your face. The number word like a mask, we're gonna look so much alike that. Cut off your face. I might just use it to wipe my ass whenever I go to take a dump. Cut off your face. They put the lotion on the skin until they do a bend to strike them. Cut off your face. From LSD we give it a second to mic while making a speaker stop.
Sharpen up the blade, I'm gonna cut your fucking face off. X-rated LSD, I'm about to grab the chainsaw. Then I'm aim, y'all. Quite the range, so I grab the fucking skull and then I'm scooping out your brains. What a rush, I kill for the thrill. Circles on axe, disavow with the skill. Snuff shit, are you ready to die? Got the 8 mil with the digital eye, yes. Cut and slice, then I peel it back your flesh next. Disavow body, pour blood out of necks. And I wear it around your face like a modus. Driftwood, digging down a corpse, goddamn, this feels good. No escape, no love for your life. Only love that I got is a knife. I cut your face off, your body stays lost. See you on the news, then I light my fucking balls off.
Cut off your face. The number word like a mask, we're gonna look so much alike that. Cut off your face. I might just use it to wipe my ass whenever I go to take a dump. Cut off your face. They put the lotion on the skin until they do a bend to strike them. Cut off your face. From LSD we give it a second to mic while making a speaker stop. Face off, take your fucking face off. Face off, rip your fucking face off. Face off, cut your fucking face off. No one who want me to face, but I'm taking the one that is always attached. Face off, take your fucking face off. Face off, rip your fucking face off. Face off, cut your fucking face off. With the precision of making a decision, your face is about to get smashed. Cut off your face. The number word like a mask, we're gonna look so much alike that. Cut off your face. I might just use it to wipe my ass whenever I go to take a dump. Cut off your face. They put the lotion on the skin until they do a bend to strike them. Cut off your face. From LSD we give it a second to mic while making a speaker stop.
You want to take his...
Your insanity is beautifully complete.
His face...
What are you doing here? You have no right to... Well, yeah, run that. Of course I have no right. No right to be here. Please, no right to watch your wife. There's no talent.
Pentagram carved in my forehead. I got my therapist feeding me more meds. And it's wrapped right up under my fingernails. As my mind is a little distorted. Get psycho, go scarecrow. The southern devil with a double barrel. 2 hot slugs dipped in virgin blood. Like a skeleton leaking marrow. My tarot predicted this. You a lunatic and might as well slit your wrist. But since heaven or hell don't want my ass, just tell me who my next fucking victim is. I take a piss in your stab wounds. Huffing mono glue and gas fumes. If you fuck with me on an off day, find your corpse in a truck stop bathroom.
I'm out the nugget, rolos. One flew over the go-go. One quality with a lobotomy. Retrain, let them simple society. I'm undeniably certified, be psycho. Don't ever trust too many voices inside of mine. They all talking at once. Cough, getting my ticks backwards. Reading in the mirror like a safe word. But drips like raw sex blossom. A circle screaming what you call absurd. That crazy enough, boy, y'all. Should I take a sit in the middle of the club? Cause I'm on that eating bitches. And it's the next type of hardcore.
Chopping and stabbing and cutting and killing and leaving a bloodiness everywhere. I don't care. Call me a psycho, a killer, a maniac. I got a knife, a machete, a bloody axe. Crazy, I'm loony, I'm out of my mind. I'll run far away, but I'm 2 steps behind. A killer within, I was stalking my prey. No choice but to
Stop what you bumping and listen. A youngin' from Richmond is running with Twisted. He's fucking demented, but he's only 5'4". This little motherfucker's a midget. Niggas better run when I come with a vengeance. Chainsaw change all guts in a liquid. Filth man finna bust through the entrance. Shook from the top turnbuckle and ended.
Upside down, we're the new face of the underground. We're the new sound, you classic bitch. Fuck you and play stupid shit. It's magic, bitch, and this ninja hit is like Storm Shadow. From the top rope, a double axe handle, then the blood splash and the teeth rattle. If you answer the sector, we're ready to battle. Still got a bunch of knives covered in blood. We rep the wicked motherfucker, better show us some love. Even the sickest motherfuckers better cover it up. We on another level and we don't really give a fuck. You can hate us, yo jealousy, that's typical. How you bitches be, them tendencies tend to make me sick. So all y'all bitches, you can suck a dick.
Chopping and stabbing and cutting and killing and leaving a bloody mess everywhere. I don't care. Only a psycho, a killer, a maniac. I got a knife, a machete, a bloody ass. Crazy, I'm lonely, I'm out of my mind. If I'm far away, but I'm 2 steps behind. A killer within the woods stalking my brain. No choice but to scream, 'cause there's nothing to say.
Hit me with your holy water. Don't matter when I scatter into 100 little pieces. Look, it ain't no matter. My telekinesis will help a motherfucker flow better. Bring me all your sons and daughters. Indeed, I'm looking to plant seeds inside every one of the minds. Complete one at a time and never leave them behind like you did. I'm out of order with a mind disorder. All you see in my eyes is horror. Used to walk around with a witch on my back like some kind of...
Alrighty, well, we should have our special guest calling in pretty soon. I apologize for anybody who was like jamming out to that, but like I said, it's a special occasion. Normally, you just sit here and hear me talk and be like, man, I wish this guy would shut the fuck up. At least now you're going to have 2 people that are going to be talking, and you're going to be able to decide who you want to hear talk more, who you don't want to hear talk, and I'm basically right now killing time until she calls. So, instead of sitting here and just blabbing on and on and on, I figured I've just got, anybody who knows me, I'm real. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and tell you like, oh, I can't believe this is some sure good weather we're having. So, we're just waiting, basically. So, hopefully she'll be calling in soon. Hear me type away. Shit, I might actually have to play another song. Now I kind of feel like a dick for shutting that song off. That's right. More type. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock. She is calling, I promise. I promise, guys. I promise. Man, I hope she calls. No, I'm only kidding. I know she is. I'm actually talking with her at the moment, like dialing right now, hopefully. Tick, 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 tick. This is the longest period of what I would call dead air. Holy shit, here we go. All right. Get that bitch up. Oh, what? There we go. Oh, my shit. Why is my shit not working? Got it out.
Hey, I'm here.
Hi. I was trying to get my phone on speaker.
That's always fun. What's up?
What's up? So, I'm sure nobody is recognizing through a phone into a microphone. So why don't you introduce yourself so everybody knows who you are?
This is SashaDoll, originally with Psychopathic Radio, and then with Ether, and now coming at you live from Magic Ninja Radio.
Yes. It is a pleasure.
And unfortunately, we have my neighbor's dog going off at the worst time again.
That's all right, because I have mine sitting next to me, and every time I talk, it seems like he needs to come over and whine and bark and do something. So you're pretty much like giving everybody what they are already used to. So.
Good. That's good. And Miss Rue might join in. We call her Lucifer for a reason.
Nice.
You never know with her. She likes her radio time too. She's a spotlight hog.
Oh yeah, gotta love that. Gotta love it.
Yep. Every selfie. People tell me now that they look in the background to find Rue because she's a notorious photo bomber. She sees me hold my phone up and she's like, "Hey, what you doing?"
It's like that Where's Waldo, except in your different photos. That's awesome.
Yeah, we have our own version of that around here. And sometimes she'll be like way in the background, like on a piece of furniture, and other times she'll be like right behind me and I won't see her.
Gotta get that one.
I'll be like, oh, you got photobombed by Miss Brew again.
You gotta get that one where it's just peeking over the shoulder. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, she did that.
That's awesome.
Right as I took the selfie, she jumped in front of the camera and like got her whole nose up in the camera, and so I posted it anyways because it was just like hilarious.
Oh man, I do not have the photo bar.
What do we have going on today?
We had new music. I don't know if you've heard the new ROC Digital Voodoo, Tech Nine's new Domination, and that new Liquid Assassin and Geno Cult shit, his memorial album, the Kurt Cobain death date, the 4/5/1994.
Oh yes, definitely. Damien and Geno, always good shit right there. Cult shit for life. I always tell Damien that's the one time I'll say shit is when I'm saying cult shit. Usually that's not my favorite phrase, but cult shit for life.
Oh, shit is like the shit for me. No.
I'm all about that F-bomb.
The F. Oh, there you go. Go big or go home, right?
Yeah, right. Go big or go home.
Well, so we have that. I actually haven't played any of that as much as I probably should be, but I'm kind of holding off of that, building up a lot to the fact that you were calling in and basically saving all of the real, what I would call news, until you did call in. I don't know if you've checked out yet what has been more recently posted, but I had a feeling you were going to have a little bit to say or a little bit more detail and information, probably even more than I do with some of it. Like the first one is the, what is it? The UPS
UPS with Loki, Saint Sinna, Genosha Axe, Dirt, I believe is part of it, Dirt E. UPS is a great time. That's going down the first weekend in June. Also my birthday weekend.
Nice.
Genosha is a great friend of mine, one of my favorite people in the world. Met her through radio, and we just kind of clicked. So we pretty much talk about everything, and we are also doing a merger with True Juggalo Family, which recently I became one of the lead admins on there. There are several of us. I'm not the only one.
Oh, nice.
But I recently did become a lead admin with TJF, so we're definitely doing some crossovers and cross-promoting. Also, the flyer for UPSable, great work by Mr. Eight Legs.
All of them.
You really went all out on that flyer.
Yeah. I mean, because I think he did 3 designs, right?
He did, but the best one of the 3 was he managed to draw everyone in exactly the same style and get the same lighting effect on everybody.
With the faces and the squares?
Yeah, and then it like, in the bottom right-hand corner, it looks like you have downloadable content. We're all joking about that because it's got the outline of the mystery guest and then a question mark over it. So it totally looks like downloadable content. Even I don't know who the mystery guests are. I don't ask and I don't tell, so even I don't know. But I'm excited to see who it's going to be. Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even notice the mystery guests, so that is actually really big news to me, too. I'll tell you one thing,
and
it's not me.
I'm told it's a really, really big one, too. Like, somebody that we haven't seen in a while, and I know there's quite a buzz about it, and everybody around the office is kicking around, like, who it might be. And there's a big mysterious hype around it, so I'm super stoked for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to keep a big, more of an eye out for that, because that's awesome. I also noticed that Loki, Axe, and Mad Max are going to be doing a tour. I cannot even remember it now. I'm going to have to...
Isn't it the Long Live Evil tour?
It's
they're kicking off.
The Summoning Underground tour.
That's right. My bad.
No.
I've got so much news going through my head this week.
Seriously.
Axe, again, a great group of guys. Great sound, great promotionals.
Yeah, they're really pushing shit out. Axe is really pushing stuff out right now. That's all. I mean, they're doing it.
They are doing it. Like, you can't scroll through Facebook without seeing Long Live Evil posts every 2 or 3 posts. So they're definitely out there in a big way. They're the ones to watch in 2017.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it. Just to run through a couple so people know, they will be at in Cleveland, Ohio, Buffalo, New York, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, which is that UP-estival, Albany, New York, Providence, Rhode Island. Oh shit, I might actually have to hit that one. They're coming up. Oh, even better. I'm seeing, like, I'm geeking out here. Let's run through them in order real fast.
In August, I will be up in Providence, Rhode Island, helping to host.
Oh hell yeah!
A roller derby event with Crimson Alchemia, who does the Get Gored for Good event with the roller derby girls.
Yeah.
He's a really long-standing friend of mine. I've known him since 2004. So we have plans to go come kick it in Rhode Island this summer.
I might actually have to. I saw down the line here. I mean, Oakland, Enid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Oklahoma, Gathering of the Juggalos they'll be at, and then I saw Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, which I almost got more excited about that than the Rhode Island. But then I realized it's Hampton Beach, which is kind of an uppity area. Where
yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, but hey, invasion of the underground, I'm all for it.
Anywhere, exactly. But no, I'm definitely gonna try to hit the Providence, Rhode Island. Another big, interesting one because we used to have a lot of employees from back in the day, Magic Ninja Radio, Elmira, New York, for the 607 gathering. So I don't know if Enigma will be there and all the 607 family, but that's another one that people...
And Evil Tracy should probably be there. She's another one to watch in Rhode Island. She's been an active member of the scene and my sister for years and years and years.
Oh, yeah. I'd be more surprised to not see Evil Tracy at the Providence show.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
She's like Visa. She's everywhere you want to be.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's definitely going to have to mark that for the people that are listening who are like, oh, I mean, this is an awesome time or whatever. It's the Providence, Rhode Island is June 18th. So, no shit. So that's... Oh, man, that's happening the same time as Blazed and Confused. Another New England event that goes on every year. It's Blazed and Confused, and that's...
So we've got good shit and cult shit and live shit.
Yeah.
And that's a whole lot of shit for me.
That's a whole lot, yeah, that's just a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people doing a whole lot of stuff.
Exactly.
Oh.
And today in news, we have some really big people doing really big, really awesome things.
Yeah. Oh, man. So what else? How about this? I have a whole list of stuff here that we could just go down the line and bore people with, but let's get to the one that I know you want to talk about the most. I told everybody that not only were you going to be a special guest calling in and talking on air today, but I told everybody there is also kind of an announcement that's coming along with you being here and talking on here. So, what exactly, I'm going to ask this like I don't know. What exactly is your role with Magic Ninja Radio?
Well, I am going to eventually be a new co-host, and I'm going to be bringing back the Dollhouse that you guys used to know and love, only totally different format, and I'm hoping to cross-platform and do some follow-along videos, maybe some sing-alongs. You never know what might happen at the Dollhouse.
That sounds awesome. So when you say videos and stuff, are these like a Facebook Live like stream type thing, or recorded, like they'll be able to find it on our YouTube channel? Like what exactly?
I was looking at doing both. So what I would do is I would do a follow-along video on, say, Facebook Live, but minus the sound. You'd have to tune into the radio to hear the sound.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe one day I might be doing a home renovation project that's, underground themed, or, maybe I might be cooking something, showing people how to cook for these mass events, because it's that time of year, so people are going to be tailgating at these events. You're going to want to have potluck food for everybody. Maybe even doing some mixed drinks for those of us that are 21 and up. Lots of different projects, and then I would take those streams and I would also be recording so that later on you could listen to the archive, but you'd have the whole video with what I'm doing. So if you tune into Facebook later, or into YouTube later, you'd have the whole thing audio and video. But for the live, it would be just video, and then you'd have to tune in for the audio.
I love it.
So
I think that sounds completely awesome. And I'm not even going to give you crap for the cooking part, because one of the things that I do is cooking with Canna. It's like everybody... I actually did it once, and people were like, man, you got to do more. Like, I absolutely love your cooking with Canna. And I was like, really? I was like, I kind of did it as a joke, you know, like everybody hashtags everything. So I was like, hashtag cooking with Canna. I thought it sounded pretty funny. And it turned out to...
It does sound funny, and it sounds catchy, and I bet people ate that right up, unintended.
Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'll do it. I even gave a try at baking, and I'm not talking about myself. I like actually baked a cake and baking with Canna, and it was pretty good, actually. It was edible.
It was edible. Edible. Was it pretty?
It was edible.
It was edible. Okay, we'll stick with edible. That's a good start.
I did take a picture, but let's just say no one saw the bottom of it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
A lot of people have asked me, because I post pictures of my food. I'm notorious for that. We always joke that people around me are very spoiled, my friends and family, because I come from a big family, and I've got German on my mother's side, but my father was Cherokee Creole. So in New Orleans, it's considered Cherokee, but you've got the Haitian and the French mixed in.
Right.
You know, from all the wars that were fought and whatever. So I have this instinct where I just grew up knowing how to cook. I've never taken a class. I just go, this looks like it'll work, and I do it. So I notoriously post pictures here and there. I used to do it a lot more of the things that I make. And I get people that ask all the time how I did that. So I figured the cooking segment with the dollhouse would be a perfect way to tie it all together and show people what I really do, plus give them a skill, because then they would be able to cook these meals. I would do like the potluck style.
Yeah.
So they would be able to do this and recreate it and take it to events and feed, 20 of their closest homies.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. And I would imagine... Tips and tricks for survival at music festivals and stuff like that. Hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Like no. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You have a cooler. Johnny has a cooler that has 6.5 cubic squares of space, and Sally has X number of amounts of food and gear. How do you make this fit or work?
Yeah. Like, and you only have $4, so you can buy half a bag of ice.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And I have all kinds of fun tricks for that. Like, for example, if you only had $4, you would buy $1.50 worth of water balloons at the dollar store. You fill those with water, and you freeze them, and you put them around in the cooler. And that's just one of the tricks that I've learned. My family, we were notorious campers.
Yeah.
And so, like, I learned all these wonderful tricks for survival and, like, what you can carry with you and what you can use in an emergency. I'm basically like Archer's secret spy. I'm not necessarily very good at things, but I'm very good at being lucky with things.
Yeah, and it sounds like you know a little bit about everything. You know what I mean?
Yes, a jackass of all trades.
A jackass of all trades. Well, I don't know about you, but like with cooking, the video just sounds awesome as an idea, to do a video rather than a step-by-step, because when people ask me about how to, like, oh, how did you make that? I was like, well, I put this in and this in and this in and a little bit of that. And they're like, yeah, but what are the measurements? And it's like, I shrug my shoulder like, oh, you pour. So
measurements?
Yeah, measurements.
Measurements. What are these measurements?
Yeah.
No, you just put it in the oven and you pray. That's your measurement.
Yeah. And it's like, no, I don't make more dishes. Like, what do you mean measure? That dirty's like 4 more spoons, and then I gotta wash those. Like, no, like just onion powder, garlic powder, this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah, it's like, listen, the only thing I'm measuring is my faith in my ability to not catch my house on fire. Let me tell you.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm the same way. Like, I just kind of do things, and that's the funny part, is there will be flops on air. So you guys will get to see me completely bomb something, hopefully not catch my house on fire.
I was just going to say, hopefully not catching your house on fire.
Although that would be ratings, because I'm sure people would tune in to see SashaDoll burn down the house.
Yeah.
But I do have fails every now and then. Usually it's successful, but I would say 60-40 split.
So what you're saying?
In favor of successful.
So what you're saying is no matter what happens, the footage will keep rolling and it'll be uploaded. That's what I'm hearing in what you're saying.
Pretty much. So whether I see a spider on the wall and freak out live, or whether, like, my pan bursts into spontaneous self-combustion flames, whatever happens, it will be live.
It's awesome. You heard it first here. She will do it, and it will be live. So what else? We've kind of stuck on the food aspect a little bit more, because that's just the one that jumped out at me. And I'm sure other people have kind of lost their train of thought along with it. But so what else will your show consist of? It'll be like the tips and tricks, survival.
It's like a variety hour. Like, for example, a lot of you that follow me on social media followed me from start to finish, and I really thank you guys. There was mad support and love for it. But I redid my den completely. I redid the ceiling fixture. I painted all the walls. I made all the decorations. I even made faux sea glass, which I will give the recipe out for that. And it's actually painfully simple. One of the main ingredients are actually food coloring and Elmer's glue, and then a few other things. But it's painfully simple to make sea glass at home, stuff like that. So let's say you wanted a riddle box themed room, and you have this light fixture, and it has like a clear dome over the light fixture. I would teach you how to mix, say, purple food coloring with the Elmer's glue and turn it into a purple light that really gives off purple light without spending an arm and a leg at the store.
That's cool. I might have to. You can do it with any color. I'm imagining, right?
Oh yeah, any color. You have to have the right supplies, so I don't want to put it out there right now live.
Right.
And have people go, "Ooh, I can do this," because you have to buy certain brands of things.
Oh, okay.
But the two main ingredients are Elmer's clear school glue and any food coloring of your choice. So the neon ones, you can swirl it and make it marbled. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. I was doing a seaside themed playroom for my 3-year-old, and so I did mine in green and yellow and clear swirled sea glass for the inside of the lamps.
That's cool.
I mean, mine was a little different, but you can apply any home decor tip and just change the colors.
That's awesome. As you're telling me this, I'm just staring at my very plain-looking, like, dome light that's on my ceiling, like, like you got the wheels turning already. So I absolutely love that idea. And anything like that.
Yeah, like the light fixtures that I have in my living room, they're these old-school, almost steampunk chandeliers. But these things had been patched together piecemeal with random brass, copper even. It was all mixed metals. They were allowed to just sit there and rust. And so my project this week has been climbing up on a ladder and re-iodizing them with copper metal flake, so it looks like burnished copper.
Oh, that's cool.
And you could mix the metallic paints with any color you wanted. I could have turned those chandeliers purple metallic if I'd wanted to, or green metallic, or whatever. So, and then they've got these candle holders where it looks like a candle flame light bulb that you can make it flicker with the dimmer switch.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have, I could have done for example, for a riddle box room, I could have done a purple metallic chandelier and then painted each of the little candle holders, like bright green. So, I mean, there's all kinds of ways you can modify your home with small little fixes, and you can have it look like whatever you want. And it's stuff that no landlord is going to freak out about. It's all non-toxic materials. It's all food grade and, child-safe materials. So those of you that have kids are worried about that.
Sounds like it's pretty affordable, too. It's not real expensive.
No, it's not. Like the craft paint that I use to do the chandeliers, it is literally, I've got it right here. It's by Folk Art, and you can buy it at any Walmart or any Myers. And it's the metallic, and I used the burnished copper, and it is literally, it's by the company Plaid. You could probably find it at Joann Fabrics or Home Depot or whatever. And it's about $1.50 to $2.50 per container. And I used 2 cup lids, one for each coat, to paint the chandeliers. So like literally, all I use is maybe a quarter of the bottle, and that's with using 6 coats and a small craft brush.
Wow, that's really, that's even cheaper than I thought. It was like, I was still expecting a little bit more than that, but that's really cheap. That's awesome.
Well, that's how I've done everything in this house. For example, I salvaged a mirror. It's a big, beautiful mirror. I salvaged it like, I'm not even going to front. If I'm driving around and there's something that will fit in the car that's at the curb, I am known for doing it. I'm not even going to front.
Oh yeah, I'm a cheap fuck. I do the same thing.
Right, so my house may look like $1 million, but it's all stuff I've scored or gotten dirt cheap at flea markets or the Salvation Army and then turned into what I wanted. So this mirror, I literally, it would have been probably $150 or $200 mirror, and the frame was wrecked. So all I had to do was resand and seal the frame and then paint it. I painted it a light green mixed with the metallic gold for the playroom. Easy peasy. I spent, the mirror itself was free, obviously, because I salvaged it. But then I spent maybe $2 worth of paint and supplies.
Wow. That's awesome. And just for the people that don't follow you, for anyone who's listening who doesn't follow you on a regular basis, Sasha has been sending me pictures, here and there as she's going through, this huge project. It's really like multiple projects, as you said, but I mean, it's coming out amazing. And I just have to seriously give you props, because she also said that she's done the whole wall with a brush, which I don't know if anybody paints.
I don't play with rollers because you waste too much paint.
Yeah.
I can paint an entire room with less than a gallon of paint.
Yeah, which is crazy to me. First of all, I can paint, but I hate painting, and I just really don't have the patience for it. But to see the picture of at the end result, if put it this way, there people have that style that it it's the brushed look, but it has the underneath layer still shining through or showing through, and they want that kind of rustic look. That would just be how my projects came out, no matter what. I'm like, oh yeah, I meant to do that. But yours, they look like.
What I do is I do a very, very thin coat, and it looks really, really crappy at first. My first coat is always a thin coat. It's made to look like that rustic, sanded look.
Right.
And it looks horrible every time, and it's supposed to. And then from there, I do a second coat, and I gently start filling in some of the areas, and then blend it all together. And then, sometimes I'll go up to 4 or 5 coats just to make sure, and I constantly walk around with a flashlight in broad daylight and shine it on the wall to see if I can see any thin spots. So, I'm next level with it.
Yeah.
But, everybody that's ever had me paint something is like, wow, I feel like I hired a professional. And I've never had a class. It's just a matter of taking your time. You don't need classes. If you're willing to make it take a week to just do one room with the walls and then start on the little small projects in between drying time, that's how you get a whole room put together.
Like I said, I applaud you, because I don't have the patience for that. and I have to be real about it, because I totally, that is the way to do it, everybody. If you're not willing to use a roller, you don't want to use a roller, because like she said, it wastes too much paint, which it really does. People use them because obviously it goes a lot faster, but you're going to end up using twice as much paint. But
and the problem with rollers is, too, they don't go on evenly.
Right.
I used to try the roller thing, and I'd end up with all these spots where you could see the fabric print from the roller, which you can get a good effect going if you do it right, don't get me wrong, but if you're trying to get a solid uniform look to a whole room,
yeah,
just no. And you do, you literally, that's why at Home Depot, or Lowe's or wherever, if you buy paint, they suggest a roller instead of a brush, because they know they're getting double the sale. That's why the rollers are so much cheaper because they know if you're using a roller versus a brush, you're going to buy twice as much paint. It's all marketing.
Yep. No, that's... And I'll be honest, I go so fast because, again, I don't have the patience that I end up with at least a pint, like, on me. Like I'll walk out of a room and I'll just have, like, little specks, dots covering my entire face. Looks like I have, like, friggin' the mumps or measles or something. Like, it's ridiculous.
Dude, when I was painting this one bright blue accent wall for my beach playroom, because it's supposed to, like, be like a seaside cottage. It's supposed to be calming. Well, it's this, like, bright, like, aquamarine color, but it's muted, kind of. Well, I posted a selfie, and someone was like, "Oh, I love your hair. It matches the walls." That's so cool that you did that. And I went back in, and I realized I had huge streaks of paint in my hair because my hair had fallen down, so I went to pull it up. So it looked like I dyed my hair on purpose, but I didn't.
Oh.
So I never said anything about not painting myself. It's just that I generally get more on the walls than on me, generally.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Well, to change the subject, but just for the sake of time, that's awesome about the show. I can't wait to see more of what you do because I've already seen, I've seen your skill. You have it, and I can't wait to see what you do, coming on, moving on from that. But up next...
I'm excited, too. I've never done the whole live video thing, so... in the age where everybody was doing Facebook Live, I was still posting to Instagram. So this is new for me. So
yeah, I'm right there with you.
For all of us, because I am notoriously bad with technology.
I'm notoriously camera shy. As much I get on stage and perform, but fuck, I don't like making videos. Like, I don't know why.
I got you. It's always like, you're always afraid, oh man, I'm going to turn my head this way, and it's going to look like I'm making a jerk face on camera, or like, my dog's going to get in the middle of this and screw everything up. But remember, whatever happens, it's live, and there are no take-backs. There absolutely are no repolishing or going off air. If Rue walks through the paint and puts footprints on my floor, I'll suddenly switch to a segment on how to get painted footprints off your floor.
Hey, adapting. That's what it's all about. So, anyway, so the next thing that is on this list here that I think, and again, I thought you would be interested in because it's a benefit. The Twisted is featured in, it's called I don't know if you've heard of it, 101 WRIF comic book.
WRIF is a radio station from Michigan. Actually, that ties in, they do a competition every year called the Riff Rock Girl. And back many, many years ago, during the first competition, I was actually in the running. I did not win, but I was in the running. And WRIF, Arthur P. was their main radio host. I believe he still is. And they are a great station. They back a lot of charities. And it's great to see Twisted on board with them. That's a stellar career move again, looking for big moves from a lot of key artists in 2017 and 2018.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. Again, this was just posted on the website for anybody who doesn't know about this yet. You can find the full, links, pictures, story, the whole 9 yards on Magic Ninja Radio's website on the news. But it's, they're doing, all benefits go towards the Autism Alliance, and they have a comic book is what the benefit is right now, or what Twisted is featured in. And I've already, just with it being posted not too long ago today, I've already had people hit me up saying that they've already pre-ordered it, can't wait to get their copy. So it seems like they're getting the radio station is getting a lot of good positive feedback from the people, the underground community. And I'm really happy to see that.
Absolutely, and anybody that knows me knows there are two causes that I will back with everything I have, and one of those is autism awareness. I myself am on the spectrum, as is my 3-year-old. We're both very high functioning, and the other cause that I really back is possums. Like, for those of you that know me, I'm a sucker for possum babies, especially. I've opened my home to a bunch of them at different places. I used to be certified for that. So, autism and possums, those are my two go-to causes.
Which, it's amazing, great causes. the possums would kind of throw me off if I didn't already know that. So for people that are not knowing, again, anyone who doesn't know, she's talking about the animal, like possums, and.
Yeah, well, we used to have a huge problem, especially in Michigan. Possums were not meant to eat out of our trash. They were meant to, forage for food in forests and eat bugs and other wildlife and twigs and nuts and berries and things. And with all the urban sprawl, possums in the last few years have been put on the endangered watch list. And
Really?
Michigan used to be a kill state. No one in Michigan had raised one legally from birth till death to know what they really do and what they are. And I came along, I wouldn't surrender my babies because they were just going to be killed. I fought tooth and nail, and because of my connections to Cranbrook educational community through my family, I was able to get a grant to go through schooling and be allowed to keep these babies. And so I had Annabelle Lee from the time she was maybe 3 days old. She still had her umbilical cord up until her death in 2014, 2015. So, which is a very long life for a possum.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
So, and now we've changed our views on Michigan being a kill state. It's no longer a kill state. There's Sasha Farm, a project that I and some other people started, and a bunch of other resources available, and now people are recognizing how beneficial and actually how detrimental it is to the environment to remove them.
So in a big way, you basically educated almost a state worth of people in how possums actually are beneficial and not.
Well, I didn't do it alone.
Of course not.
I founded that Dr. Andy Rollo, and shout outs to him wherever he is. I hope he's doing big things. He was willing to treat Annabelle and take her on as a patient along with my other babies. Annabelle was my big main. She was my not releasable baby. So she was with me for the duration of her life. But Dr. Rollo he's at Madison Veterinary Clinic in Madison Heights, Michigan. All of my animals have always gone there. And if I were still in Michigan, they still would. And he really, really helped me. And, he would check on her every couple of weeks for me. He did a lot of things in his free time, including helping me, at 3 and 4 in the morning as things were going wrong and I was on my own. And, I could never repay his kindness towards my passion.
That's awesome. People don't understand how hard it is. Just like when you're finding, I tell people this too, that even move up to here to Vermont, because in Vermont, it's a big farm community. So the vets are used to seeing cows and horses and not the normal typical, like if you were to go to like Massachusetts or, a more populated city, setting,
right.
They're not seeing the same types of animals. So people come up here and they're just like, oh, well, just go to any old vet. People don't understand how difficult it is to find a good vet, just like finding a doctor who isn't, a jackass.
Right, and the same thing down here because, again, it's all livestock. In North and South Carolina, it's all livestock, and goats and chickens.
Yeah.
And to find a vet that actually treats dogs and cats and doesn't look at them as a specialty,
yeah,
treatment is very rare. And I was so lucky with Dr. Rollo and his staff. They used to joke, he's like, well, I had to kind of chastise my staff today. Don't be alarmed at the Facebook posts and the Instagram posts. Apparently, and I didn't care. Bella was okay with it, but
yeah.
Apparently the staff, when she came in, were so fascinated by playing with this 20-pound possum that they take pictures with her and pose with her, and Bella loved it. We used to go into schools and teach. I used to run the Opossum Awareness Foundation.
Yeah.
And so we used to do that, and it was a great time, and and then I had my son, and it's like, okay, well, that chapter of my life is closed, but I'm not even going to lie, I'm guilty of trying to find another possum every now and then.
You have that all.
Seriously, the best house guest I ever had. She was litter trained, and she knew where her snack cupboard was, and she knew what to get into and what not to.
Wait a minute. Did you just tell me that your possum was litter trained?
Absolutely. She did not mess in my house.
Like
Absolutely.
a cat. Like.
Yes. Like a cat or a ferret.
That is awesome.
Possums are a lot smarter than people give them credit for.
They're smarter than I thought. I would have never thought that they would go in a litter box or be able to be trained to go into a litter box or litter. You know what I mean? Maybe not a box, but that is really impressive.
Right. Well, and she knew tricks. Like she knew rollover, and it was funny. I could get her to play dead. I taught her to do it on command. Other than that, she didn't play dead because she had a very good life. But you have to remember, Annabelle was my unreleasable baby.
Yeah.
So you have to think she was brain damaged. Her mother had been hit by a car while she was in the pouch. And if I could teach her those tricks, imagine what, there's a possum named Ratatouille, and that little guy snowboards. Like, look him up on YouTube, type in Ratatouille.
Oh, I am. Best believe I will be looking that up. That is too funny. Oh, wow. Well, that's actually...
So smart.
We have, back to my thought that I was just having, when you said about the specialty with the animals, dogs and cats in rural areas like where we both live, even though it's in totally different states, they honestly up here, cats are barn cats. That's what they call them. Like majority of cats are considered what they say barn cats. So when I brought my cat, I have
dogs down here are all kept outside, so it's like there's no laws about taking them to the vet or bringing them in. So it's like I had a devil of a time finding a vet for Miss Rue. I had to go back through the adoption center that we rescued her from.
Yeah, and
just to find a vet.
Up here, they basically every vet would let me bring them there because no one's going to turn away my money. You know what I mean? But they wouldn't do anything about it. Like, I bring in my cat, and first of all, I have long hair. I wear black most days. Like, I'm not the typical what you think to be, like, I'm not a cat lady or a cat person visually, but I absolutely love my cat. I have a Maine Coon cat. His name's Loki, and he is the biggest baby. I tell everybody he's my third son, you know, and I'd bring him in and I'd be like, he's having this issue, which one time he was losing all of his fur, like on a whole half of his body. And I mean, people love him, so everybody that came up here was like, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? I brought him to a vet who's literally supposed to be the one person that, like, you know, that's their job, is to care about animals, in my opinion. And he basically looked at me and he just shrugged his shoulders like, well, what do you want me to do? It's a cat. And I'm like...
Yep, and that's what they said to me about Rue, too. Like, the vet straight up told me, well, a dog in the house is a worthless animal. And it's like, wow. She is 6 pounds. You can't leave her outside. There are hawks, because that's the other thing most people don't realize down here is outdoor pets and barn cats and dogs face serious perils down here. We've got hawks, we've got foxes, we have coyotes, we have wolves, and I mean right in the city, because the cities are all bordered by woods and mountains. So there are some serious issues. And then, you know, I had problems because Rue had horrible separation anxiety. She came from an animal hoarder home that was hoarding at worst, or at best, and a puppy mill at worst. They could never figure it out. But she had terrible separation anxiety. She literally would eat carpet, eat furniture, you know, legs of furniture and whatever.
Wow.
And, you know, we're talking about a 6-pound dog doing the damage of like a 60-pound dog.
Yeah.
And the vet down here looked at me and was like, well, it's clear she needs to be an outside dog. Some animals just aren't made to be in the house.
No, a 6-pound dog is meant to be an outside dog. Like.
And I looked at him, and I lowered my sunglasses because we were outside with him looking at the animal because they had chickens and stuff in the clinic. So the guy actually had to come outside to look at Rue. And I lowered my sunglasses and I said, you're fucking kidding me, right? This is a joke.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, if she's destroying your house, you put her outside. The end.
Huh. Wow.
So fast forward to 2 years later, we have a really good vet, and almost 2 years later, and we're not destroying things as badly anymore. Mommy has learned how to make sure that Rue is happy, and she has her own snack cupboard with her own bin, and she knows how to get into it. So when she gets bored at home, if I have to go out or whatever, she knows where she can go to get snacks and
help herself,
treats and bones and whatever.
That's awesome. See, my dog knows where to get snacks too, but it's not anywhere he's supposed to.
Yeah, people make the mistake of thinking, this is my pet, this is an extension of me, and it's not like that. You're sharing your home and cohabitating with an animal that can't communicate in words with you. So if you think that you're going to adapt an animal to your needs, you have to work with their needs first.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you have a dog that's destructive or getting into things, you have a dog that's more than likely bored or, in Ruth's case, scared.
Right.
And so you find ways to soothe the animal and calm the wild instinct, and that's when you have a friend as opposed to just an animal sharing your life.
Yeah, and exactly. And sometimes it's... People also don't understand is you get an animal and you're like, oh, well, I just want to... I mean, right now the big hot button issue, and it has been for a while, is pit bulls. And they've gotten a bad rap because the person that is choosing to get this dog is getting it because of what everybody said. Like, it's a vicious dog. They're good guard dogs. When in reality, pit bulls... I have a boxer. They're all from the bully breed, for people who don't know.
Right. And the only reason animals like that turn violent is because you have a bored animal. They are a working animal, and and they are high energy. And if you expect to have this thing in your house and to be calm, it's not going to happen without a lot of hard work and a lot of training. And most people don't want to put that kind of time in. And I always tell people, if you're looking at a pit bull, you're looking at a 6 to 8 hour a day commitment to this animal. It's going to be hyper. It's going to be all over the place, and you have to give it things to do, obstacles to run. You have to tire this animal out.
Right, bring them for walks. I mean, they can be a real, good family dog, but sadly, it's more people are buying them for protection and then mistraining them. It's not even just a mistreating or a lack of training. Some people...
It's not realizing that the animal has high energy, and it's not just going to be a calm lap dog.
Right.
I can't tell you how many people, because I also did dog training for a while, and I can't tell you how many clients would complain about their dogs, and I'd be like, here's the answer. I need 3 30-minute walks a day, morning, and then at lunch, and then before bed, and you would be surprised what a difference just an hour and a half during the day makes of just walking. You don't have to run, not fast-paced. Just take the animal to see new surroundings that it's not used to every day.
Yeah.
The bored animal is a destructive nuisance.
And that's the other thing is certain breeds. It's like if you live in a city apartment and you get a breed of dog that just wants to run, like a beagle, let's say, just for the sake of argument, a beagle wants to run. Like you need a place that you either, like you said, have to have a place that you could take them and walk a few times a day, or you need to have a place that they can run and you can go play fetch with them. And certain breeds want to do certain things, and if you're not, you just get a dog or a breed of animal because of it looks cool. Like that's not the right reason to get an animal.
Well, I can't tell you how many Facebook posts I've seen randomly, friends of friends that my friends commented on or whatever. Help me, I can already barely take care of these 4 kids, and this dog is a nightmare. It's shredding everything in sight, and it's costing me my relationship with my boyfriend, my husband, whatever, and I can't do anything. And it's like, well, number one, you need to calm down your life, because if your life is in chaos and there's fighting and there's a mess in the house and there's just that, I don't mean to say certain mentality, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
An animal goes off of the energy in its surroundings. So if you have a calm, loving home and people aren't fighting and people aren't swearing at each other and kids aren't being loud and being messy, you're going to have a much better time with your animal than if the opposite is true.
Yep.
Animals definitely read energy. And number one is you keep your home clean. When I realized that Brew didn't like I used to keep little baskets of my yarn and stuff because I crochet.
Yeah. And
when I realized that anything on the floor Brew would get into, that's when I bought shoe racks and I made sure that everything was put up on these, shelves and racks. Number one, my house looked a lot better. It was never really messy because I'm OCD, but it looked better.
Yeah.
And, And so I had the organization skills. I wasn't frazzled running around looking for things. Rue noticed my calm energy. She noticed a cleaner house, and now she doesn't shred things.
It's almost like she was telling you, like, this isn't supposed to be here, Mom.
Yeah, like, hey, if you leave this laundry basket out again, I'm a pee in it.
Yeah.
And she did do that. She was famous for doing that to, other people around us. Like, my mom was here visiting, and I put a laundry basket in her room. She's done it to James before. Like, because I learned with her not to keep things on the floor. And I told the two of them, I was like, hey, listen, when you're visiting or whatever, put the laundry basket up on the shelf in the closet. That's what it's there for. She will pee in it.
Hey.
Like, she's willful. She doesn't like any kind of a mess or anything. If you leave your shoes on the floor, she'll shred them. Here's the funny part. The shelf that the shoes go on is 2 inches above the floor. But because it's neat and out of the way, she won't touch your shoes if you put it on that rack.
That is interesting. I've never heard, because my mother has a small little ankle biter. That's what I call her. And she's the same way but she's just pushy as hell. And I mean, it doesn't matter if it's 2 inches, 6 feet. Like, she'll climb on your chest, up your face, and onto the top of your head to get to something if she wants to. So that's really amazing to hear a dog that, a smaller dog that almost sounds like your dog's as OCD as you are.
She is, and I think from the disorganization of a home with 35, Rue came out of a home. Her name is Ruby Soho for a reason. I named her after the Rancid song about the girl always getting into trouble. She got into drugs, prostitution, got into everything because she had a bad home life.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Rue is Rue, because Ruby came from a home where the doors and windows were all left open. Somebody kind of maybe a couple years prior to Rue's birth decided to spread out some newspapers for them to use. Never picked up the newspapers. 35 animals running in and out of the house whenever they felt like it.
Oh, wow.
Waste and garbage all over the entire house. And they were all the same breed of dog. They were all Chihuahuas, which is a Chihuahua Dachshund hybrid.
Yeah.
And so they were used to this chaos. And, they said that people's shoes were all over the place, like pop cans, garbage. I mean, you picture some of the stuff on, like, Animal Hoarders, the show.
Right.
And this is what these dogs were living with, like that kind of mess.
That's gross.
So it makes very perfect sense that Rue needs a calm environment, and she needs, stability. She needs to know, hey, Mom gets up every morning, she, puts the baby out for school, and James goes to work, and then, Mommy cleans the house for 2 or 3 hours. She lets me play outside where she can see me on a leash. I don't just turn her loose.
Right.
And I leave the door open so when she's had enough of outside, she can come in, and then I'll see her at the doorway on the leash and close the door and take the leash off. And then she knows when she comes in, breakfast and water are ready, and she gets an extra, we call it her Milkies. It's baby formula mixed with Gerber baby rice.
Oh, wow.
3 times a week. Yeah, she had an iron problem, so she was eating everything in sight. And that was part of the problem, too.
Maybe I have an iron problem.
Knowing your animal. Yeah, it's just about knowing your animal. If you have an animal that's eating everything in sight, the first thing you need to do is make sure your house is clean. If your animal is still eating everything in sight, you might have a vitamin or mineral deficiency.
Or just feed
iron.
them. Some people, if your dog is eating everything in sight, you might just need to buy food.
Or that. But see, this is Rue in my home, and she had plenty of food.
Right, no, and I know it was a joke. Like, I didn't mean that directed towards you. But some people...
No, I know, I gotcha.
Yeah.
But every now and then you do get an animal that's come from such a rough background, and unfortunately, shelters and foster parents lie.
Right.
Like, I was told, because I wanted a 2-year-old dog, I was told that Rue was 1 year and 4 months, and I was told that Rue was fixed, and I was told that, how did they put it? She likes to be around her people, okay? I should have read into that. Number one, I started training her like I had a 1.5-year-old dog on my hands, and not the 12-week-old puppy that she really was.
Oh, wow.
And so that was partially my problem, because I didn't question it, and then I noticed she was losing teeth, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a puppy. Like, even I know better. Like, My vet training is strictly towards wildlife and mainly possums.
Right.
But even I know better at that point. And so, you know, I was training her like she was 2, almost 2, like a year and a half, and realized she was 12 to 14 weeks. And then to top it all off, I should have read into it when they said she likes to be around her people, and I should have read that to mean, hey, don't even so much as close her out of the bathroom if you're taking a shower, because she will lose her tiny little mind. And she will eat through your skirt, and she's like a super ball in a Tupperware container if she gets upset.
Aw.
And she's not a barker usually. If the neighbor's dog starts, she will. But she will bounce around the house. James has said that he does not think she's that smart, and I had to correct him. I was like, no, she doesn't do the tricks that you want her to do. She doesn't sit. She doesn't roll over. She doesn't do any of that stuff. But she has managed to break every single latch on the doors in the house to where the doors won't latch, so you can't lock her out.
Ha. So she's intelligent.
Yeah, and she went straight for the pin, you know, the pinion and groove piece that goes into the door.
Yeah.
Into the frame. And she managed to tear up the wood only right in that spot. So the doors are fine. You wouldn't know anything was wrong until you try to shut them and they don't latch.
And while you're going through trying to fix everything and make everything nice, you're dealing with the dog that's like a B&E artist.
Right, and yet there's no visible damage to the door. So one day when my bedroom door wouldn't shut, I was just like, well, it started with the bathroom, and I was like, this is weird. Okay, let me try to realign it. And there was no realigning it. I'm going to have to get a whole new latch and handle system to fix it. And then I was like, okay, well, you know, the bathroom door had been painted over. Someone probably got paint in the latch, no big deal. And then about a month after that, my bedroom door wouldn't latch. And then the guest room door after was fine until my mother stayed here. And then all of a sudden, while my mother was here, that one broke. Mysteriously. And then I was working in my son's room for the past couple of weeks because I stupidly told a 3-year-old he could have any color of paint he wanted. So he picked the Disney brand Oceanic Blue from Finding Dory.
Oh, man.
It is beautiful color, and I have to say it is so durable, it was worth the money. Because when I spilled some of the gray onto it, after the blue was dry and I was painting the trim, I spilled just a little bit of gray.
Yeah.
It wiped up like nothing 20 minutes after I noticed. So, because I was running around frantically like, how do I get this off the wall without having to repaint the whole wall, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Came right up. So, I mean, Disney brand is expensive, but you do get what you pay for. But I did have to put about 8 coats. I mean, I took the entire gallon to paint my son's room.
Wow.
And mysteriously, while I was doing that and his locked through out, mysteriously that latch broke.
And another one bites the dust.
Lucifer, yes. And there's not a crate alive that can hold this thing. We were going out to breakfast, and we had her at his parents' house. And we put her in the crate, and James put a bungee cord around the crate because we're like, well, this ought to stop her from escaping. You know, she's not going to get out if we do this. And so we came back, and she had eaten a 4x4 section of the carpet. I mean, ate it.
Oh, wow.
And the whole rig was still intact with the bungee cord around the back, you know, from one side of the door around the back and to the other side. We still don't know how she got out.
Houdini.
Rudini.
Rudini, there you go. Oh, wow.
Yes. Rudini, Lucifer, Rupocalypse.
All sounds fitting.
Ruth. Yeah. It all works.
Well.
She's got a lot of nicknames. She's a good girl, though. She tries. It's like, that's our favorite phrase. Who's a good girl? Not you, but you try.
You try. No, well, that's... And more power to you for having, you know, putting up with a dog that does have so many issues, because sadly, not only do people lie, but also people... Not everybody wants to, you know, deal with those problems. They find it easier to rehome the dog again, which is a horrible thing to do, but...
Yeah, she went through 4 or 5 homes before we got her, but the reality is, she's a lot like me. We both have been through hell. Like, I'm not from down here. I ended up down here with no friends and no family because I don't know anybody. And you know, those of you that know my story, but I had to build a complete life from scratch down here where I'm not from. And so Rue and I were both pretty damaged in a lot of ways, and it kind of fit that we would, you know, make it work. And so if I were back home in Detroit and had a full-time job where I left the house instead of being a stay-at-home, you know, we probably would have had problems. But the reality is I have nothing but time to dedicate to her as I'm working on this house. So,
which is awesome.
You know, that's the other thing. You have to make sure when you're adopting a shelter pet, they're great. And I absolutely 100% believe in adoption from a shelter. But number one cause of rehoming is not expecting a damaged animal. You can't just go into a shelter and expect that you're getting a dog that's already trained, a dog that's okay, a dog that doesn't have anxieties, a dog that's already a perfect family pet companion, because it doesn't work like that. A shelter pet is going to take more of your time than paying the $2,700 to buy one from a breeder.
Yep. And it's probably going to have more breeders, sadly, right now, especially with as many people trying to breed. They usually have medical issues because things are, you know, they make shortcuts in order to save money or...
I've gone both routes, and my dog before Rue lived to be almost 17, and he was a German Spitz or American Eskimo, same breed, depending on what region you're in.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I was having a bad day. My friend worked at a pet store. I walked in. $2,700 later, I had this spoopy little snowball of a dog.
Oh, wow.
And Romel was great, but he had problems. Due to inbreeding, they get a lot of teeth and eye problems.
Yep.
Romel seemed to have every single problem there was, but yet he still lived 17 years. Had I not been up on it with vet visits, there was one time he got a sinus infection from one of his teeth that almost went to his brain.
Oh, wow.
So that's the other thing is when you buy a purebred animal, you better be prepared for more expensive vet bills.
Yep.
So there are benefits and drawbacks to each. You know, and you can argue, oh, puppy mills are cool, and they are, but the problem is puppy mills have been around for so long, they're going to continue to be around. So really, you're still saving an animal by paying someone that raised it in a puppy mill, and it sucks that they're making money off of it, but you're still saving a life.
Yes.
Because Romel was a puppy mill puppy that had been turned into the pet store when no one bought him and was about to be put down.
Wow.
So $2,700 was worth it to me. He was my best friend. There will never be another dog like Romel. I love Rue dearly, but Romel is and always will be my baby.
Yeah.
And so I've seen both sides of the coin because now here I have a rescue dog. She does happen to still be a purebred, but that was an accident. Down here, the way they do it, and I absolutely love this. If I were in charge of shelters, all of them would run like this. They have facilities and they have foster parents for the extreme cases.
Yep. They do that up here too.
Right, but you fill out your application online. You tell them approximately what you're looking for.
Yep.
If it's a specific breed, it is. In my case, I typed in that I wanted a 1 or 2 year old dog weighing less than 10 pounds. And, you know, because of my son in my house, and
right.
I needed a short hair. So then what they do is if they approve your application, they direct you to the website, and they have all the pictures of the dogs that are at the main facility and at the shelter, and you can pick up to 5 dogs a week for 3 months to meet with.
Cool.
And so you don't go traipsing through the shelter and upsetting the dogs, which is awesome, because you will never see a dog on its best behavior going to a shelter.
No, exactly.
Like, touring a shelter, you will not see what you want. Rue and her 2 sisters were my first 3 picks. We were matched with her right away. And I didn't even get to see her sisters. I fell in love with her immediately.
So you obviously had a connection right off, immediately.
Well, I knew. She came over to me, and she wasn't apprehensive the way she had been towards James and my son. She jumped right in my lap. She curled up. She sat there for a few minutes, and I put her on the floor, and she ran over to my son and was playing with him. And she was so gentle and so kind to my son. that it was just like, and he was like, I want this one. And so that's...
And it was all history
happened.
from there.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And they are best friends. Like, he gets more upset about going to his grandma's house when he has to leave Rue. He's like, my Mr. Wu. Mine. And so I had to send him with a picture to put on his bulletin board for when he's over there. So
You
that
can still look at her, yeah.
He can still see her. Yeah.
That's too cute.
He's a very, very forward-thinking child.
Yeah.
Most 3-year-olds you couldn't hand a picture to and expect it to be okay. But my son just calmly walked in. He knows how to, she said he took one of we have the child safe push pins and the special bulletin boards. It's like pegs.
Right, yeah.
That are like close together, so it's more of a stick and less of a pin.
Right.
And so he took the pin and he put the picture of the dog on the bulletin board. He carried it the whole way home and didn't wrinkle it, didn't put fingerprints on it because I told him to be careful.
See, whenever I gave my kid, when my son was young, my youngest, he's 10 now, but when he was younger, I tried giving him pictures. He would always ask for pictures of Cricket and I, and, you know, when he went to his grandparents, same kind of situation. But they'd always get crimpled, or he'd forget it in a pocket or something. So what I ended up doing is I have a laminator, and I laminated pictures so he could drop it on the floor in the mud, whatever, and you just rinse it off, and he could still use it. But he's a different kind of kid.
My mom used to laminate stuff for her kids. My mom was one of the head teachers for Detroit Special Ed for years. And one of the things was they were teaching some of these kids with extreme disabilities to recognize their teachers and classmates.
Yeah.
And everybody signed waivers, and this was before HIPAA, so nobody freaked out. But what she would do is she used the school's laminator to laminate the pictures, and then she put rings, like a 3-ring binder, but the freestanding one.
Yeah.
So they'd have little flip books that were laminated, and it would have everybody's names at the bottom so that each picture was a different person, and they would learn to recognize each other. It was really cute.
Yeah, I've actually heard of that done. It's kind of funny the way that I'm going to describe it, but there was an old movie, Mercury Rising, I think is what it was called. It had Bruce Willis in it, and there was a kid who had autism, and he was lower functioning, nonverbal, and that's the same thing that they did. Is he had one that had like the bus driver, and it said bus driver, and then he had one with his mom and dad, and it seems to work. Again, that's in a movie, but it's along the same lines as what your mother did, and I hear from what it seems to work really well.
It does, and my mother got the idea from, again, an old movie called House of Cards, and it's about a little girl and her mother. Her father had died on some sort of excavation project or mining project, and this little girl just kept playing with cards, and then they realized that she was trying to build this house out of the cards, and then her mother, who was an architect, started building her a big spiral staircase to mimic the cards, and it was a really cute movie. I don't know if it would exactly work like that from what I've seen, but the building of the staircase started bringing the little girl out of her shell.
Oh,
wow. At one point, they have her in a special school, and they were trying to get her to focus on these cards and to do a painting project, and the little girl ended up taking the paint. The teacher came back into the room, and they couldn't find the little girl, and she painted herself camouflage to match the tree right outside the window and was standing there. and that's the scene that always stays with me. It was so cool. And it is a great movie, but it's a very old movie. I want to say 1982 or so.
That's not that old. You're making me feel old now. Hey, it's a
think
really
I'm older
old
than you,
movie.
honey. I don't know who's older. I'll be 38 this June.
Hey, you're older than I am, but shit, I still don't. I look at my kid and he's like, "No, you're 30." He's like, "You're getting old." I was like, "Yeah, you're getting older too, buddy."
Yeah, my son said to me, he's like, "You still look like the other mommies, but how come you're the only one that's old here?"
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, bug. Oh,
What a low blow.
and then he knew he like destroyed my feelings because I kind of looked down and he's like, "But you're prettier than they are, mommy."
Aw, smart kid. Smart kid.
He is. He's a very smart kid. I'm very, very blessed.
Oh,
But
that's
it was
awesome.
just funny. He's like, how come you're so much older? You're the only old mommy here. Because they were talking about their parents' names and ages.
Yeah.
In case the kids ever got lost for safety, and he's like, my mommy is Sasha, and I forget how old she is. And Griffin was like, my mommy is so and so, and she is such and such. And my son said, ooh, your mommy is a lot younger than my mommy. And the teacher said, that's right. That's right. Your mommy is going to be 38 this year. and Griffin's mommy was like 24 or 23. It's like,
oh, yeah.
My son was like, that's really old.
That's really old. Oh.
Kids are so funny, though.
Not even halfway there yet, kid. Not even halfway.
Right. Or we asked him, we said, hey, Bug, what did you have for lunch at school today? And he goes, Griffin. And my best friend is like, what school do you go to? and then his grandmother was like, you're a liar. You didn't see Griffin. Griffin doesn't go to school with you anymore.
Oh, man.
So, like, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I've really enjoyed having you as a co-host. We went a little bit longer than we had originally discussed, which I am totally okay with because I've been having
I am totally 100% fine with that.
Yeah.
Like,
so, but I'm down to officially 3 minutes left to my show, which for all you listeners out there, I am going to keep going just a little bit extra today because of our co-host situation, and we've just touched on a lot of subjects. We did make it through most of the news, which I'll read the rest after. But I would love for you to be able to do this again, and we're definitely going to be planning for your show. That's gonna be hopefully soon. I mean, sooner than later. And is there anything you'd like?
I'm hoping to start somewhere around Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
When's Memorial Day?
That would be...
For the listeners who don't know.
Grab my calendar. That is my birthday weekend, and I was... Okay, the cat's out of the bag. I was going to try to cover the UPS-able live with Genosha.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be... Memorial Day is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the 29th, 30th, and 31st. And then... Yeah. So, no, it would be the 27th through the 29th. So,
of what month?
I would start my show that weekend, and then my birthday weekend we would do UPS-able live for the first official show.
Okay. All right.
If I can pull the strings, I'm saying yes, but the cat's out of the bag now, so that's what we're trying to do.
I was going to say, now you got to kind of really push to do it, because that's the same. I was like, yeah, we're going to have a special guest caller today, but I'm not saying who, just in case something comes up.
You hear that, Genosha? Now we got to do this.
Yes. Now you have to. No choice. Well, thank you again for being on here as the co-host. I had a good time and hope that you did too. And we'll be communicating back and forth, and hopefully everybody, you'll be able to tune into her first show live on Magic Ninja Radio, and there'll, just like every other DJ, we'll have a flyer that's circulating, promotion, and you will, if you're paying attention to Magic Ninja Radio, you will be informed when it comes time for Sasha to actually take the airwaves.
And of course, they can always follow SashaDoll Official on Facebook is my like page, and SashaDoll603 is my Instagram, and of course Sasha Thompson, because yay Facebook with their rules.
Yes, Nazi.
Is my main page on Facebook.
Nazi Facebook, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And all this will be included. I'll have Sasha send me all the information so that when this archive is put onto the YouTube channel, you can look in the description of that video, and it'll have all of her information for her social media accounts. That way you don't have to, if you do end up having any issues finding her, which you really shouldn't. But let's make it easy, right? So.
Absolutely.
All right.
Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3,
Yes. Well, thank you very much, Sasha, and I will say goodbye for now.
All right, thank you very much, and I will talk to you later.
All right, thank you.
All you guys have a wicked-tastic day.
Oh, yeah. All right. Bye. All right, everybody. Well, that was, we're officially at the 1 o'clock mark. But like I said, we'll go a little bit over just to wrap up the news. That way I can play the music that I have left, because there are upcoming underground, like under the underground artists that I promised that I would play today, and I'm a man of my word, and I'm not going to go back on that. So anyway, let me run through the rest of this news real fast. Tech Nine plans to quote-unquote keep it strictly strange by unleashing his alter ego. Now, for a man with as big of an ego as he already has, I am totally not surprised at the fact that he has an alter one that he's going to release and start doing stuff about. And I'm really interested to see what that actually means. The M&R t-shirt contest, the details are coming. They will be posted very soon. And by very soon, I know I said this last week, before next Wednesday, I will have everything posted. Everything will be posted on the website with a picture. I will take a picture of the shirt. I'll be completely honest, I haven't even dug it out yet. I know where it is, but knowing and being able to get to it really easily are two totally different things. So, I'm really going to push to try to have that done by this weekend, just because I have said that it's going to be, I'm going to do it, and then I haven't. So, that is really the biggest thing. I don't know if it's going to be a tickets type thing where you like purchase a ticket, like a raffle type thing, or if it'll be a Facebook like, comment, share, or something else. I really would like to make this not just a Facebook thing, not just a Facebook contest, and it's really difficult to do a like, comment, and share type of contest on more than one platform, more than one, social media website. Gets really confusing, and it makes it really hard to count votes, and we really want to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity to win this shirt, because there is only one, and I don't want anybody to feel like they were kind of cheated or overlooked in any way. More in local, for those of you who don't know, Magic Ninja Radio is based out of the New England area. For the most part, it was created in the New England area, which is Vermont, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Maine. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah. So it's the upper northeast coast for any of you that are not in the United States or across across the country. So yeah, Again, this is more for New England area. A lot of places are becoming legal now for the marijuana. I like to use the word cannabis, not only because partially my name is in the word, but because that's what it is. If you're talking about the plant and the plant material, it's cannabis. Just little information for you. So Vermont has a cannabis law is already passed through the Senate, which is one of the major hurdles when it comes to the legalization in any state or anywhere. So the Vermont cannabis laws are up for vote. The two variations that they're putting up right now are, the first one is adults would be allowed to have 1 ounce of trimmed, dried, nice, potent herbage. Like, I'm sorry, kind of dirty talking myself right now to the mic. Anyway, so 1 ounce of actual like bud, smokage, and then you can have up to 2 mature plants. This is the one that I'm more hoping for, just because of who I am and what I do. The second option is regulated system, similar to Colorado. It's already, like I said, it's already passed through the Senate. They're just trying to decide which one they're going to do. Massachusetts has already legalized the marijuana, cannabis for medical purposes and for recreational, but they're really not capitalizing on it. They're not doing it like Colorado did. Colorado really hit the ground running and has set the kind of pace for what the potential is for legalization. And put it this way, when a state has the problem that they have too much money and they have to give money back to the taxpayers who live in the city, or the state, excuse me, that is the best kind of problem to have, in my opinion. And I would like nothing more than at the end of the year to get a check in the mail saying, like, we had too much money, so here's like $2,000. You know, that's just the best kind of problem to have. So anyway, you can keep up with all... We don't post on Majik Ninja Radio about cannabis news or marijuana news or legalization or anything like that. We really try to stick to family news, like, you know, underground community news, and actual, like, music news and things going on with artists. And, you know, it's really more focused towards that. But on my website, therealcdk.com, not only do you find my music and things involved with my music and with me DJing on here, but you can also find what's going on in the cannabis culture, a lot of it being in the New England area just because that's where it affects me the most, and it's my website, and yeah. So, but if you have some news that is from your area and you would like me to post it on there to inform other people, or I know a lot of states like Vermont did a lot of stuff with the reaching out, like telling, you know, people, residents, all the people that live in Vermont, you know, to contact senators, contact governors, contact local people here and there, and it's really made a big push for this legalization that's actually looking like we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel now in Vermont. So if you have something from your state or your town, your city, that is trying to legalize or get legalization passed, just send it to me and I will post it on my website in the cannabis culture section. I'm more than willing to do that for you. And I think really that is it as far as news goes. So I'm going to get back to the music. I'm going to probably stay on here until 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. For you, those of you outside of the Eastern Time Zone, it's 1:08 now, so we got about 22 minutes, give or take, depending on the clock. I'm going to really compress this because, again, we went over our time with talking with Sasha, so now I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to get back into the music, and I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Once that 1:30 rolls around, I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm really going to try to just compress it and focus on the music for this next, at least 20 minutes. So, again, hope you enjoyed. Tune in next week, and if you missed any part of the show, by the end of the day today, I should have the archive of this show uploaded to our YouTube channel. Just search Majik Ninja Radio, and it'll pop up. So, yeah, much love, and thank you for tuning in. And again, we got about 20 more minutes of nothing but music, uninterrupted. I won't even interrupt to say how much uninterrupted music that we're going to be playing. So, much love, and let's...
666 666 666 666 666 666 666 Satan. Satan is my homeboy, 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 Satan. Satan is my homeboy.
I'm just so evil, I need to pop a pill, but I gotta get my refill. Just so demonic, demons running through my fucking boat. Got big balls, you can call it brass stones. I'm ready for what comes when the devil sings my song. At the break of dawn, I will be forsaken in eternity of hell, chilling with my nigga Satan. No hesitating, this here is blatant. I'm always walking on the dark side. It's time to fucking seek, you got nowhere to hide. It's time to fucking do or die. What you gonna do when I ask you to ride? What you gonna do when I tell you get inside? I say you don't fucking miss shit. We gunning and you get it, but it's sick and satanic. Those who don't know probably just don't understand. Really the kid, ready to do a bit. Canna with this trap. Malicious say you off, like the fuck you know about that. Living life gritty, sniffing coke off some fat bitches' titties. We only fucking biddies, yo, they loving the Sith Squad. We crazy, deranged, you can call a sword. I'm me up from a dog. I'm a god bitch. God it never lives since your last witch. Watch us rip this shit real wicked.
Let's go!
I wanna know where the fuck are my down ass underground killer? Straight cat pillar, walking the earth, been me since birth, taking every damn thing in sight that's worth. Somebody stabbing you in the back for a public crime. East side bitches like that. Sometimes I feel that I can't eat, can't sleep. Put me in a hole, baby, 6 feet deep. Better yet, just leave me alone. I survived this long with a microphone. Roaming the streets, mean mugging police. Left hand on my nuts, right, gripping a piece. So now I feel that I owe it to y'all. You're the reason that I'm here instead of dead and gone. And don't think I'm here to stress you out. I just wanna let you know what I'm about.
Tomahawk, shotguns, axes, chains. These all the things that a Jeep brings to your party, birthday, wedding, funeral. Streets is crucial, competition zero. Tomahawk, shotguns, axes, chains. These all the things that a Jeep brings to your party, birthday, wedding, funeral. Streets is crucial, competition zero.
Face facts, do the math. You can try to relax, but this killer ain't like that. Wait a minute, let me tell the truth. I'm relaxed like a motherfucker, tomahawking a fool. Walk away, just keeping my cool, like I'm speaking in line at a big venue. Let me, no trace, no motive, nobody, no clue. Yo, Blaze, am I right? Boo boo. This what the fuck I've been trying to say. Me and my whole damn family acting murderous ways. This why we only gather once a year, because the world really can't afford to disappear. So now we all break bread, never misled. In the drama that I bring, you will never forget. And the ones that's down, no matter where y'all at, I'm just here to let you know I got your back.
Tomahawk, shotguns, axes, chains. These all the things that a Jeep brings to your party, birthday, wedding, funeral. Streets is crucial, competition zero. Tomahawk, shotguns, axes, chains. These all the things that a Jeep brings to your party, birthday, wedding, funeral. Streets is crucial, competition zero. As they come, homie, don't be slipping, acting dumb. Shove the pistol in your mouth slightly quicker than some. The streets are talking, I be listening, hearing, rapping for my thugs who got nothing to be fearing. Ask me if I ever been jacked. I've been screwed and taxed on wax. Some suckers with 2 little stripes to attack. Motherfuckers ain't shit, I'm a soldier. Drag bodies in the coffins by they bitch ass shoulders. Middle name murder, cold runny the rest. You see me pack a gun in the vest and do your best to stay alive. I ain't never gon' die. Eternal like the galaxy. Who wanna try me? I tell you one more time, right out votes for mine. Ain't no way, ain't nobody gonna stop my sign. Do the drive-by pins, back and hoes and robberies. I do it for the streets and the money, so respect it. Tomahawk, shotguns, axes, chains. These all the things that a Jeep brings to your party, birthday, wedding, funeral. Streets is crucial, competition zero. Tomahawk, shotguns, axes, chains. These all the things that a Jeep brings to your party, birthday, wedding, funeral. Streets is crucial, competition zero. Tomahawk, shotguns, axes, chains. These all the things that a Jeep brings to your party, birthday, wedding, funeral. Streets is crucial, competition zero.
Yeah.
That's the way I like that shit. Smoke. Yeah, we gon' rock this remix now.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is motherfucking Adam Hussein.
Yeah. Just imagine if I can fly. Imagine you about to die. I'm so high, I'm losing my fucking mind. Butter knife stab you in your behind. Psycho shit, psycho raps, psycho bitch with the psycho shower cats. I'm psycho crazy, psycho insane. Watch the psycho stab you in the fucking brain. Something awful, I'm a serial killer, child molester, known drug dealer. Me and King Gordy at a midget orgy. 16 months over the age of 40. I wanna get raped, I wanna get tied up, ass fucked in a minimal fire. And if you don't like it, close your ears or get buck raped to tears for fear.
The boys in the crib was always hard. You keep on talking the trash, let's take it to the bone dog. Motherfucker, we will smoke you quick. Don't quote me, boy, 'cause I ain't imagine shit. The boys in the crib was always hard. You keep on talking the trash, let's take it to the bone dog. Motherfucker, we will smoke you quick.
surgery without a license. I invite you all inside of my mind to get enlightened. I am tired of writing. These fights are not exciting. You're not violent. You're only rivals inside your head whining. There's a pill for that. As for me, I will in fact fist your little sister's ass. Kiss her, then just bring her back. Give her snacks, ginger snaps, then I spit it in a rap. Contact my former opponent and get him on the track. This is where I snap and I'm forcing you to listen. I'ma tilt my head laughing and scorch the competition. I'm a mind fuck from just outside the solar system. The dark side, just as the force of V is with it. I've been killing them since the beginning of time. Visions of torture is still in my mind. Still I'm alive, living and dying. Criminal thoughts got me doing the lights. I won't be going to prison tonight. You're the one leaving for a reason. I didn't say you talk, I fuck with mine. I tried to be nice, I didn't decide.
The boys in the good was always hard. You keep on talking the trash, let's take it to the bone yard. Motherfucker, we will smoke you quick. Don't quote me, boy, sign the magic shit. The boys in the good was always hard. You keep on talking the trash, let's take it to the bone yard. Motherfucker, we will smoke you quick. Don't quote me, boy, sign the magic shit.
We used to be at war, now we forming a team. With the sword, we some demons on these corpses we feed. And we CT's war, ain't no toss of belief. I'm getting lethal on these records till you're brought to your knees. I'm the prince of the underworld, you bitch. I'm a bludgeoner, it's Matty Cypher Kid. And you know, I'ma fuck your girl, my verses in your head till you're nervous in bed. Drive by in a hearse, I converse with the dead. And I spit fear, sip beer, drink Nosferatu blood. Thinking that I'm hostile cause I got you, now this monster grunt. Decisions with the sickness, I love it when the flesh rip. Love to pop dust, I love to fuck it dead, bitch. I'm a problem child, that's clever and wild. Forever wild till you seven, the devil copies my style. The premonition of coming slaughter, your blood is orphaned. I'm raw, getting visions, definitions, something awful.
The boys in the good was always hard. You keep on talking the trash, let's take it to the bone yard. Motherfucker, we will smoke you quick. Don't quote me, boy, sign the magic.
Success is underway. I'm quick to make it shake like a maraca. Like a listener, like I am Pied Piper. A midget on a mission, a hero to hip hop. There's a new style on the market, and it's about to get hot.
We don't care about the radio plays, cause what the radio says is what's hot, what's not. We don't care about the radio plays, cause what the radio plays is not us a hip hop. We don't care about the radio plays. The radio today is made for mainstream preteen designer gene wearing ignorant music fans, not malicious, bogus, trizzy tones type belligerent damn.
I spit that fire, T-Dot miraculous. This track's like a newborn baby, lyrically smacking this. I spit miracles like I come from Nazareth. And all you bitch ass haters, you just a catalyst. I'm like a stranger in Moscow, my steps are careful. I see the fakeness in front of me, keep my gun on me. You can't tell me nothing, I'm ripping tracks, smacking racists. Murder cats who's hating with verbal lacerations. Success is a blessing, I sneeze on these tracks. This ain't just spitting, I bleed on these tracks. Most rappers come and go, 2 hits and they gone. Destroyed by money and fame, 2 tits in the thong. Tone is focused, I can see through space and time. I can flow, but my fans embrace my rhymes. This ain't a verse, it's a lesson to the masses. There's more to success than money, cars, and fat asses.
We don't care about the radio plays, cause what the radio says is what's hot, what's not. We don't care about the radio plays, cause what the radio plays is not us a hip hop. We don't care about the radio plays. The radio today is made for mainstream preteen designer gene wearing ignorant music fans, not malicious, bogus, trizzy tones type belligerent bands. Sick when I watch it.
How do you watch my wrist bitch? No radio play when I bought it, line it. When I get home and I'm watching the MTV music go boom, boom. Society mad at me, making me tragically feelings of doom. But when I get home, I must be a groom. And leave all the past behind me at last, well why would I move? When I can be normal like you, a wonderful dude. So why would I give up incredible, wonderful, magical fan base of you? Better sentimental item on a show's phrase. Make Miles take Quizzy back into the game any way she can. Cause we were once in a great band. We once followed the same path until I became a great dad. Now everyone I left is fake sad. Fake sad. For folks trizzy. Everyone at me acting like they don't know this shit is silly. Oh no, it's over. And you hear them all go, it's okay. He barely made it out to the radio. We don't care about the radio plays, cause what the radio says is what's hot, what's not. We don't care about the radio plays, cause what the radio plays is not us a hip-hop. We don't care about the radio plays. The radio today is made for mainstream breathing, designer gene wearing ignorant music fans, not malicious, focused, trizzy, tones, type of literary bands.
Walking right on the side of me. I'm trapped in my mind and just wanna hide away. My mind is a prison and I'm not headstrong. Just wanna be left alone, I will live long. I feel the devil is walking right on the side of me. I'm trapped in my mind and just wanna hide away. My mind is a prison and I'm not headstrong. Just wanna be left alone, I will live long. These voices haunting me. Am I dead? They won't let me be. The devil's in my ear, I can hear him breathe. God left his children here with broken wings. Sacrificial lambs were an offering, born into suffering, and I just wanna leave. I'm tearing at the seams, chasing broken dreams, lost faith in human beings. I know the time won't heal my pain, surrounded by these snakes. I wanna take my everything. I bet you think you know how it is and play dumb in my face. I bet you think you're running it and never showed up for the rain. I feel the devil is walking right on the side of me. I'm trapped in my mind and just wanna hide away. Mine is a prison and I'm not headstrong. Just wanna be left alone, I will live long. I feel the devil is walking right on the side of me. I'm trapped in my mind and just wanna hide away. Mine is a prison and I'm not headstrong. Just wanna be left alone, I will live long.
Let my mind roam. Trap the lapse, I'm a lido. Pack the crash, only I know. I gotta snap, react, getting grind mode, yeah. Praying I see daylight, promise from the heart that I'm really gonna make right. I'm living on a lame life, nervous in my nerves feel the burn like a snake bite. I was born in a fast life, just trying to get my cash right. Blessed cause I have life, but still ain't got my act right. I guess it's a trash life, just trying to give it back right. Only cause of bad life, there's moments of the past right. I don't wanna live a sad song, same old tears crying daddy come home. Gotta soak it into the bone, gotta realize that daddy moved on. I can't live so alone, thinking life will change like clothes. Every minute that I'm living I'm thinking I'm sick till the moment I'm froze. I'm so confused, why was I born to lose? Left with a heart wound torn and bruised, stuck like a harpoon torn right through. I was cut hard too like a sword might do. Straight so deep that I just can't sleep, so many thoughts that I just can't speak. Devil right here but I just can't see, I wanna run away but it just can't be.
I feel the devil is walking right on the side of me. I'm trapped in my mind and just wanna hide away. Mine is a prison and I'm not headstrong. Just wanna be left alone, I will live long. I feel the devil is walking right on the side of me. I'm trapped in my mind and just wanna hide away. Mine is a prison and I'm not headstrong. Just wanna be left alone, I will live long.
You've alluded to the fact that you Judas and gonna be dropping names. Gonna cock
sinking Kong, Zeus, and Raiden. Thunderstruck playing, fight night weighing. So sick of my cancer cough, blood on my hand, Kalishnikov. Poking your hoe when you playing Pokemon Go.
Go for that chokehold till ya don't pop off. I feel the quickening hitting me like I drink a Molotov. Dark in this planet and the next to miss an intergalactic storm aboard my dumb bones with a silverback attack. I'm hacking war.
Call Victor Frankenstein, flip the switch quick. 1 million volts be my pulse, no overdose. I am electric, eclectic, orangutan, gangbang in your brain. Apex bitch.
1 million gigawatts to the brain. Ain't no future left, beat chest to the brain. High voltage, jiggy raja bra. High voltage, jiggy raja bra. 1 million gigawatts to the brain. Ain't no future left, beat chest to the brain. High voltage, jiggy raja bra. High voltage, jiggy raja bra.
Feel the jolt to the vault to your mainframe. Electric orangutan, motherboard, power planted in your main vein. There ain't no stopping the rockets when I'm stomping your carcass. I ain't never reincarnated. Hear the sound from the underground. See it in the clouds, feel it in the thunder pound. Ride the lightning when we touch down. Danger Will Robinson, high voltage signs. Put your cerebellum into we do 2 times. Way too high, way too electric to climb. I hope you're on the right side of the thin red line. I'm a feel full of minds, you a feel full of might. Electric you to water slide, head looking like Einstein. Alive in the line, Mr. Greatest Shocker. With the word clock, the gorillas gon' slaughter. Lightning in a bottle, strike into your chakra. The white big papa, spit gorilla gospel.
1 million gigawatts to the brain. Ain't no future left, beat chest to the brain. High voltage, jiggy raja bra. High voltage, jiggy raja bra. 1 million gigawatts to the brain. Ain't no future left.